Oh my god, Numlock wasn't on. I was wondering why it took us so long to get out of that. Apologies, people. Welcome to the 15th match of TAPL Season 2. We have with us the villains. King Cheetahs might not be able to make this match. They're having some technical difficulties. So we have with us Fendel, Stroke Driven, and me, Retritito. Good morning, you three. How are you guys all doing?
Shadow, we love you! Wherever you are!
Yeah, Shadow's having a little trouble with his internet connection over there, so hopefully we'll get them to tune in. If not, we will have a lovely match with this team, the villains. And without further ado, to find out the theme for this match, let's spin this theme wheel. We have two 90-minute halves in which this team will make their piece. And the theme is... Oh, it's a stroke one! I jinxed it! It's Echo!
Yay!
The theme for this match is Echo. I like that theme, actually. That's a good one. So yeah, I will... Oh, it looks like our timer got reset. Let me restart the timer. Boom. The timer is set for 90 minutes. It has just started. The match is going. I'll jump in and listen to you guys, but I'll be muted to not know you. So good luck and Godspeed. And let's see what you guys make with the theme Echo.
Okay. Fendel. I am going to ask. Echo.
Okay, beautiful people. Welcome on into this 15th match of the season. I am Hash Brown, your host, commentator. As I said, we might not have King Cheetahs this match. Oh, that's fun. You can see us in their Discord down there. That's a little funny. So yeah, we got this all going, and let's listen into what they think about this theme. Hope everyone's having a great morning.
You know what?
Thank you for tuning on in.
The last performing, how to say this? Dance theater play I did, it was about Narcissus and Echo. But yeah. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the word echo as a theme, just like some ideas are, has kind of repeating elements,
Yep.
motifs or, things that happen over and over again, repeating elements. That could be in the symbols as well.
Yeah.
And maybe, yeah, I'm just trying to think of like some of the symbolism, that represents that, like you were saying. Yeah, those are just some of my kind of ideas, I guess. Repeating motifs, for the music, I think is really cool.
For the yes,
and
totally
maybe like a lots of delay,
delay,
yeah, so that the music is. But that could be, I could actually do that in the post-production. So
yes.
So
I'm thinking about Echo is all about love, about falling in love.
I like that idea.
But it's love, not how do you say this? Correspondido.
Corresponding.
Corresponding.
Oh my god!
I think.
Oh
my goodness!
Did you find something cool?
No, I have not.
Tell us.
I'm still thinking. No. Love at first sight. Yeah, that's the stuff that's coming up here.
Yeah,
yes,
I
love
really
at
like
first
that.
sight. Also,
or the inability to express love.
The inability to express love. Yes, she couldn't do this because Narcissus was also in love, but with himself. So she was like, and she was like, ¿cómo se dice? Cuando estás no poseído, sino
cursed. She was
cursed.
cursed.
Yes, both of them. They were cursed. And it's also about a little bit of an obsession, right? Um, it's like being stuck in something, going around in circles until you die.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
oh my God.
So
Oh,
traumatic.
Oh my!
yes. Okay.
I'm just reading that story a little bit. I just didn't know the story of Narcissus, but I really do like this.
Read us, please. Read it to us because I was about to go and search for some old um, text, but please read it to us.
I mean, basically, the story of Narcissus is often seen as a cautionary tale about the dangers of vanity and self-obsession, but can be interpreted as a poignant and tragic love story. And here's the narrative that delves
Mhm,
into the emotional depths of Narcissus' journey. And then it talks about the beauty of Narcissus, kind of um,
mhm.
the love of Echo. Um, Among those who fell deeply in love with Narcissus was a nymph named Echo, and she had been cursed by the goddess Hera to be able
Hera,
to
yes.
repeat the last words spoken to her, making it impossible for her to express her true feelings. And
Hmm.
despite this, Echo's heart ached with every glance at Narcissus, and she followed him silently, hoping that one day he would notice her and return her love. And it goes on, and it talks about the curse of Narcissus, the reflection, and the tragic end. Um, but But even in death, like Narcissus' story is intertwined with echoes, and he gazes at his reflection in the Stygian waters of the Stygian. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word correctly, but waters of the underworld, and Echo's voice still whispers
Yeah.
through the forests, a haunting reminder of the unrequited love that once bound them. So I do really like that image of the
Hmm.
repeating voices, through a forest. That is a very cool. I really like that kind of imagery, uh,
Yeah.
and um, that could be really beautiful as repetitious kind of voices, um, you know, that are
Yep.
based in love and
Okay, guys, I'm a super nerd, and I was actually just talking about the myth of Narcissus with some friends recently. So that's all very true, right? There's the dryad or the nymph, nature spirit that was in love with him, and the thing in Narcissus is he was supposed to be so beautiful that he was in love with himself also. Like he could not stop looking at himself, so he would gaze at himself in the Stygian, I think it's pronounced waters. Yeah, I think it was a pond or a lake or something like that. And he stared so long that I think he like became a tree or something. Like he literally became an inanimate object because he was so in love with his own image. So it's a thought of being so in love with yourself that the whole world passes you by because you're so obsessed with yourself. So that's the 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 give and pull of the nymph loving him being haunted by the echo, this unrequited love. Really cool. I actually think it's a really cool story and a really interesting
This sound
concept
effect.
that
So
turned
why
into
don't you go
narcissism.
ahead and try
Enough of that though. Sorry.
start doing some in your DAO of these effects. So I want to close my mic just a minute because I really want to work on the lyrics before starting prompting in Udio. What do you think about that?
that sounds fine. Yeah, I can start kind of like
Doing the effects.
making some effects in my own DAW. So I
Yeah.
would say like whatever you prompt or whatever we come up with for the sound, don't put any After Effects on it. Just make everything raw.
Yeah.
And and of course I trust that you'll find the I had this idea too of when you start, and I'll let you get to the writing of the
Yes,
lyrics, but
is that I I really want I know the theme very well, but I want to check out for something personal I have, and I want to remix it using the AI because it's challenging not to do it by myself. I could just write it, but the thing is that we are the AI team,
Yeah.
so we have done this before. So let's start.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm just going to close my mic for some minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Strokey,
Mm,
you have a lot of images in what Fender
yeah, I have a
read.
lot of things in mind.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Fen,
Yeah.
please, could you send me that text, that link, and I want to read it again,
Oh,
please.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where is that? Oh, yes.
Okay, beautiful. Sounds like we got a pretty good grasp on their creative process. Since we do not have King Cheetahs, it sounds like they're not going to be able to make it today. I have Passage Patty messaging me trying to figure out if he can do it solo. He's also got his child with him, so just one of those things where I'm not sure if it's in the cards today. Shadow wasn't able to find Wi-Fi. C. Dean won tickets or got tickets to Saturday Night Live, so he's not here. And I don't know if Dither's able to make it. So that's the status with King Cheetahs. If they're not able to make it, the villains will get a default win. For now, what we do have set up, hopefully this works proper, let's jump on over there and see if it works, is I have in our other window, bada bing, bada boom, this should be our spatial gallery that we built from last season. Last season, our matches were in the metaverse itself. Boom, boom. This is something I built. Here's my little character, my little hash brown character. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, what's good? Here's some couches I made with Paraxina from... Oh, scrolled the wrong direction. From, how do you see myself? There you go. There you go. From Team Beyond. But enough of that. Oh, there's her name. Plectani Art. Shout out Pada. Shout out Paraxina. And also actually shouting out Patty from King Cheetahs. Here are some physical paintings that we still need to auction off that he made that I've done absolutely nothing with. Got the TezTones logo down there and up there. Pretty cool. So yeah, maybe we'll add those as like rewards for the token winners actually. In our application if you want to check that out at app.teztones.com. But for now, let's check out some more pieces from this. These were last season. So last season, for those that don't know, we had a very different format. We, instead of having... Oh, that's a play. Instead of having matches of 4 hours, which we have currently... God, my brain couldn't figure out which one to say there first. 4 hours, we had matches of 4 weeks. And teams made their pieces within those 4 weeks, which is very, very different. And yeah, I think it was cool because the pieces were a little more polished in a way, but we didn't get the live excitement and we didn't get to see the process of the art. So very much like this season better myself currently just for the entertainment factor, but I do also miss some of these pieces from last season because I think we made some great ones. So without further ado, here's actually my team's piece, Grapes of Rap, which was made by me and Tizo Foley. Shout out Tizo. Hopefully this plays when I click it. Worst case, if it's not working properly, I might have to refresh the whole tab. We'll find out in once. Yes. I've seen grapes turn into wine, some wither and turn to raisins on the vine. The artist's climb is intertwined, it's just relationship with time. The sweetness of youth, either dry and crystallize or crushed to juice, which alchemize, transmute
depends on skies, rain and horizon, or if not, roots driving deep. Dry farm against the drought that creep. It takes prudent and maintenance, can't simply sit and wait for it. Cause life can be cantankerous, won't grow if you don't take the risk. More rain is more fruit, but more pain is more flavor. Yes, your terrain and root shapes the taste that others savor. I'm taking my time to be what I'm meant to be. I'm aging like wine, you'll see. I'm better with time, so getting the ride. A bunch of us building together in kind. And sipping the thing, moving up imminently. Life is like glasses of wine, better when you let it breathe. Grew from the roots and the leaves, drafted on wild star. Couldn't mile walk in these shoes. Please look at my eyeballs when I'm talking to you. Not at your phone, swiping away like erogenous zone. Squeezing this fruit from my muscles and bones. Then I'm at peace, then I'm at home. Give me a beat and I'll send you a poem. The journey is the destination. Your worries and your lamentation would add to the end fermentation. So we're creating with love and with patience. I'm taking my time, ooh-wee, to be what I'm meant to be. I'm aging like wine, you'll see. I'm better with time, so getting the ride. A bunch of us building together in kind.
Yep. So for some reason, the visuals aren't playing properly on this right now. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's just our internet's, reaching its limit right now. There should be more visuals right now. But we got to hear the music. We got to see most of the visuals. The visuals were done by Tizo for that piece, using a good amount of AI. I did the vocals on that. I did some hand drums, and Tizo also did the instrumental. It's loading again. So yeah, that was one piece from season 1, round 1, as you can see right there. Let's maybe find one more piece, and then we can jump back in and check in on, will this one play? Yes, it will. All right, this is also a lovely piece. Let me try to center this a little bit better. Hopefully the visuals play a little more solid. That looks pretty good. And this was Team Indigo with Indigo Stars. This team was made up of Yoshi Labs as the captain, Kyle Wedo, and WWWO Ronin. Really, really cool team. Let's listen to this piece.
Just a bunch of stardust. Yes, it could be as we are. We can travel near and far. Right within our hearts, there's royalty among us. We don't have to fly to Mars. We've already traveled through art. Creators, that's what we are. Like indigo stars. Like indigo stars. Like indigo stars.
Yep, another wonderful piece from season 1 by Team Indigo. Let's jump on over and see with an hour and 11 minutes left how. It's funny, I was going to say Team Bigfoot just because Fendel was on Team Bigfoot last season. But that's my team. Let's see how the villains are doing.
Ninfa, etéreo, ¿no? O,
Ajá,
¿sí?
ajá.
Etéreo. Okay. Ethereal.
Damn.
Sorry about that,
Fen.
guys. We're getting
Yeah.
getting a little bit of
One-sided.
little fuzzy buzzy there, but we'll work through it. Let's listen in on their process.
One-sided. De un lado.
Okay. Yes. One-sided.
Consuming.
Consuming.
Intensity. Consuming, like consumiendo.
Consuming.
Me consume.
Yeah.
Ajá.
Mm-hmm. Intensity.
Intenso. Mhm.
Van,
Yeah.
do you want to say some?
Yeah, you already have women's choir,
Women's choir.
Flutes. Maybe orchestra.
Orchestra. I mean more like
More feelings rather
yeah.
than instruments. I see.
Yeah,
Um,
like about the story, the character or the story, like
um,
words, like concepts,
yeah, reflection.
reflection.
Echo. Well, you could put echoes.
Echo, of course.
Mm-hmm. Whispers, maybe.
Whispers. Yes, I love this one.
Mm.
Whispers and wind. Eternity.
Mm.
Okay. Something else? I think I have a lot there, but if you want, talk now. It's now or never. Of course, love.
Yeah. I think that's probably fine.
Yeah, okay. Okay, muting again. Do you want to please find that perhaps I don't think it would be, I don't know if it's this is more a question. Do you think we should add, like in the audio, as for this I think you said it before, but like the sounds like a river and that stuff, like outside audio, right?
Oh yeah, I think outside Udio, if we're gonna add like specific elements of
Okay.
samples.
Okay,
Like
just asking the audio for the, like the ambient and
yeah,
the choir, the voices and that.
yeah,
Okay, then we can work every one of us with what we have, right? Coming back. Choo-choo.
see,
Okay, sounds like they're pretty deep in their process. They got things cooking along. They got things moving along. I'm over here trying to get tweets out to the world to let them know our match is live. So anyone watching right now live, appreciate y'all. I just put out a a TezTones account tweet. So if you want to go reshare that or just share this link with anyone you know who might be interested in this, really appreciate it. Much love to all of you. Once again, Inzo already said it in our chat, but if anyone doesn't know what that means, the theme for this match is we spin a wheel at the beginning, and the artist teams make a piece based off that theme. So the theme for this match is Echo. And yeah, usually we have two teams creating. This match is between King Cheetahs and the Villains due to some technical difficulties and random just scheduling stuff. The Villains are not getting a team together today. So if the King Cheetahs, my brain's been all over the place today. King Cheetahs are not able to get a team together today. So if they don't, then the Villains, if they finish a piece, will get a default win. But of course, they need to make that piece to get the win. So they are still here creating. To make up for that little dead space where we would normally go look at the other team right now, we are doing a tour of our Metaverse gallery that we built last season. I built in Blender. And without further ado, here it is. We just listened to last Team Indigo with Indigo Stars from Season 1, Round 1. I'm just trying to do the math right now, right? If we have, we have 6 in total, but we've played a lot of the end pieces. You know what? Let's see if we can play one more here before we move on, just because we're also physically right here. Will this one play? I swear some of them loaded in as, it looks like, right? Like I don't have a play button on that one. I don't get why. I love this piece too. I wish we could play it. Okay. Caring about it though will not make me able to play it. Let us try to get to the next one. Bite Bandits, OG Perp. Will this one play? It will. I don't believe we've watched this one on stream yet again. So yeah, without further ado, round 1, season 1. Mumbles was the captain, I believe, as a rookie. He was our only rookie captain. The Cluff and Owo on this piece, Bite Bandits OG Perp.
I fucked the 10K, got it right back. Louis lanyard for the keys, go your backpack. And a whip is a cat, not a scat pack. Yeah, my eyes turning red, my soda turning purple. Man, I miss that OG perp from the days of curfew. Any niggas really bitches, keep a small circle, yeah. Keep a small circle, cause the ones you really trust be the ones that hurt you. Pull up on a baddie, treat my dick like a mic. Nigga got one over when I see him, it's on sight. Everywhere I go, got a dirty, a Sprite. My mom think that I'm crazy, but this is just my life. Shit, I think that bitch a little crazy too. Yeah, if I can't some coke, now she wanna move. I be sipping, drink late, cause I can't snooze. Man, I hate when I wake up and I'm still high. Yeah, grew up in the Bay where they ghost ride. Been a while since I had to ride the Richmond line. Now my shoes $1,000 and it's something slight. Niggas talking shit, but I will not bite. We gon' see in 10 years who's so upright. Yeah, you could call me Mingus cause I'm playing and I'm upright. Putting up her back like a kick drum. And my drink is very dark, but it's not rum. I fucked the 10K, got it right back. Louis lanyard for the keys, go your backpack. And a whip is a cat, not a scat pack. Yeah, my eyes turning red, my soda turning purple. Man, I miss that OG perp from the days of curfew. Any niggas really bitches, keep a small circle, yeah. Keep a small circle, cause the ones you really trust be the ones that hurt you.
Oh, ended a little more abruptly than I was expecting there. Wasn't ready with the unmute. Wasn't ready with the unmute. You know what I realized is we have listened to that piece on stream because I remember thinking, oh, that's a little more cussing than I thought. So, parent advisory, I guess, people. Will this one play? This is... Of course it won't. I didn't really want to jinx it. I shouldn't have said anything. This is by far one of my favorite pieces of the season. I might even need to pull it up on YouTube in a second. For now, let's just keep walking around, but I would love to listen to Meba Hell Legacy by King Cheetahs. Which, interestingly enough, right? Actually, this is a fun little fact right here. Let me make sure I'm unmuted while I'm talking. Yep, I am. Fun fact, King Cheetahs, look at that. Shadow, Stefan Laser on Mi Retro Tito. Right now, Mi Retro Tito is on the Villains, and Shadow is still on King Cheetahs. Halfway through the season last year, Retro Tito had to step down because of some life stuff that came up and just busyness. So we drafted the new members, Seeding and Patty, NFT Terrorist, to their team. And now Retrotito this season rejoined and is on the Villains. So she's actually competing against her old team, which is why she shouted out her love for Shadow at the beginning of that. I'm pretty sure we listened to Jacaranda Boulevard last time, but honestly, it's a really good piece. Yes. So you know what? Let's listen to it one more time. It's not going to hurt us. And then we can go and listen over about as centered as we'll get. And then we can go check back in with the Villains and see how their progress is coming along with this theme of Echo.
Jacaranda tree, a boulevard of dreams cast, senses of wisdom blossom, new life flourishes, beyond time, igniting magic, ethereal blue, fallen look of royal grace, lunar worship reigns.
Purple flowers around me, I feel good vibes around me, I feel love all around me, yeah. Blessings come and surround me, yeah. Can't let myself drown in doubt, rather take the scenic route. Won't see me down and out, I'ma make my own way out. Driving down Jacaranda Boulevard, Boulevard, Boulevard. 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 I'm just trying to be okay, I'ma do that my own way. Days when I felt lonely, I had no one to hold me. Life can be such a lonely road. Switch perspective is paved in gold. From a hard path to a pretty road. Really just trying to break the mold. I knew I was different from the start. I'm a work of art. Working on myself was hard to become a masterpiece. Got a masterpiece. Life is a puzzle. Looking for the inner peace. Self-hate is the enemy. So I gotta swerve past that energy. Some days think about bad memories. Then I make a beat. Feels just like therapy. Yeah, feels just like therapy. Thinking back to when I studied psychology. College days I would make no apologies. Working on my craft cause I was never a prodigy. Yeah, so ain't no stopping me. Yeah, ain't no stopping me. Driving down Jacaranda Boulevard, scenic route under a purple canopy. Purple flowers around me, I feel good vibes around me. I feel love all around me, yeah. Blessings come and surround me, yeah. Can't let myself drown in doubt, rather take the scenic route. Won't see me down and out, I'ma make my own way out. Driving down Jacaranda Boulevard, Boulevard, Boulevard. Driving down Jacaranda Boulevard, Boulevard, Boulevard. Driving down Jacaranda Boulevard, Boulevard, Boulevard. Driving down Jacaranda Boulevard, Boulevard, Boulevard.
High frequency puts my mind at ease. Light breeze, a prosperity with erratic fertility. Violet ray propagate, 1,000 petals assimilate. Tiny mind-killing theta waves. Emerald slate of the ancient race. You embody the figure 8. Jacaranda Boulevard, breathe timeless weight. Negative vibes are laid to waste. You attend its wake and seal it up like the 49th state. To pollinate love and dissipate hate. Forever is spiritual grace.
What a wonderful piece. I think that's also one of the only pieces from the season where we hear the voices of every team member on that one. So shout out Six Law, who was the captain, Selk Diva, who did the poetry spoken word in the beginning, and then Paint Yeti, who did the little poetry spoken word at the end there. And just such a cool piece. Also something interesting, Six Law is now on Team Bigfoot, which is my team. So, you know, it's cool how a lot of these artists have stayed in and shuffled around this season, and seeing how it's just some of those creative energies kind of get mixed up and changed around. I've been friends with Six since before we started TezTones, and I love being on a team with him. You know, he's an amazing producer, vocalist. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool seeing how all the stuff has changed a little. But yeah, let's. I think we spent enough time over here. There's 56 minutes left in this half. Let's look back in on the villains and see how they're coming along with their piece. Wow. Quiet on the home front. Let's see. Maybe we will hear a little about the process. Now we can always jump back into the metaverse. Oh, also, you know what I forgot to do is we do have this Discord down here showing the visual art that Stroke has been making, so we can see that a little bit right there. Looking really cool in the kind of forest, nature, energy, spirit, almost looking kind of vibe going on. Quite lovely. But yeah, it seems like we're not currently hearing any music playing. Let me make sure I don't have things muted. Don't believe so.
Okay. I am putting this tentative lyrics. Tell me, what do you think about this, please?
Yeah, those look great.
There.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
I can.
Hold those up there if you guys want to see them.
English, Spanish, Quechua, Latin.
No, Quechua. No, Quechua. Latin. No, Greek. Latin. Echo is Latin or is it Greek?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's Greek, right?
It sounds. I could be wrong.
Yes, I think
it's definitely Greek. Got to turn my camera for this. It's definitely a Greek myth.
Greek.
Greek.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to start prompting and see how this goes. Okay.
Whoops, muted. It's funny. I don't know why I love Greek mythology. Like it's the. I don't even love it as like a. I mean, like they're crazy, right? I don't even think they're like necessarily great morals to follow because half the time Zeus is doing crazy stuff, Hera's doing crazy stuff. But I just think they have very rich stories. And even though they're not necessarily like, hey, follow this, there's like morality weaved within. Oh, it's just a nice rich tapestry. I just find them very interesting. So I really, really like this theme, or this direction they're going with this theme, rather. It's really cool to see it all coming together. Looks like some generation is starting to get entered there in Udia, so we should have some audio coming along soon. We can see all of that coming together beautifully. Yeah, thanks everyone that's tuned in. Inza, I assume that I love this piece so much was to Jacaranda Boulevard. I don't know if you're a little behind in stream or if I just didn't see that till right now, but yeah, that was an amazing piece from last season. Maybe as we let all this, because it takes a little second to generate sometimes, let's jump back over and watch one more piece from season 1, and then we'll see what they got cooking up. I think we've seen a lot from this match. We have quite another good chunk of matches. And I do think we've watched most of these on stream. So and also let's save some for if we need to next time, right? Oh, can we run under the road? Never done that before. It's kind of funny. It's kind of oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Wrong screen. Just trying to look at the geometry of the road. Not my best blender work right there. The little raised part of that road. Used a curve tool and then turned that into a path. The whole idea was that at one point we had golf carts that we could drive around. So the whole point of this was that we could have golf carts to race around in, and then I never got the golf carts. So we were just running around this track, and it's one of my greatest failures, but also in the funniest moments was watching people during one of our live matches, just literally running this whole track, which takes a ridiculous amount of time. So yeah, shout out all them. I think Scooney was one of them. Maybe Coast was the other. I can't remember who else it was. It was pretty funny. It was pretty hilarious. We definitely watched Flickering Lives last time. I know that for a fact. Yellow Lambo? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. Let's watch this Bite Bandits piece, because you know what? Even if we did watch it before, it's probably more interesting than hearing me yip yap at all of you. But yeah, hope everyone's having a lovely morning. Inza, Stroke, whoever else is tuned in. I see we got a few viewers. Appreciate you all tuned in live. This is match 15th of TAPL Season 2, which is crazy, because we only have 2 more weeks in the regular season. We have next week 1 match on Wednesday. The following week we have a match on Wednesday and Saturday. And then after that, only the top teams are moving forward. So we're getting to the end. I don't know how it snuck up on me personally, but yeah, let's listen to this piece right here, and I'll check back in with you guys in a second.
Yeah, yiking on a big booty bitch, I feel 13 again. I just dropped a 50 ball on this bench. I tried that healthy shit, but I relapsed again. Fucking on a yellow bone, treat her just like a friend. Neiman Marcus Saks Fifth, I spin that block again. Blow it back, then remix it, I just love to spend. Cashing out and cashing in, I need everything. Yeah, my life is like a Lambo, it's a yellow team. Fresh, dry, clean designer, still hot box a whip. If you see me out in public, then I'm off some shit. Pouring walkie in the restaurant, they ain't even trip. Big screen in the Benz, look like a drive-thru. Residue on my credit cards, they stuck like glue. Yeah, I like to be crossed up like a Phillips screw. Only Wagyu cooking on my barbecue. Puffing on some gas and it's smelling like some mildew. Yeah, I'm trying to buy a house that size just like a TARDIS. When I'm spending on my wrist, they thinking I'm retarded. How I'm running through these bands, please don't get me started. I keep on copping, watch their faces turn like someone farted. Yeah, yiking on a big booty bitch, I feel 13 again. I just dropped a 50 ball on this bench. I tried that healthy shit, but I relapsed again. Fucking on a yellow bone, treat her just like a friend. Neiman Marcus Saks Fifth, I spin that block again. Blow it back, then remix it, I just love to spend. Cashing out and cashing in, I need everything. Yeah, my life is like a Lambo, it's a yellow team.
Boom.
And what's this purchase really costing me? Huh? That's what I ask myself constantly. Is possibly something wrong with me? Cause honestly, I'm running from all of these problems that be haunting me. Yeah, sleeping with these women just to fill a void. Reaching for the drugs when I feel annoyed. Yeah, ducking all the self-work and wonder why I feel destroyed. Let them take me on a surface level, never know the boy. And all these shiny things never bring me sense of joy. The way I'm in and out the Louis store, it's like I'm employed there. Keep on copping just to block out all of the noise, yeah. Start to feel lost and hit up Prada for a new pair. Pouring up some liquor, doubt my head will ever clear. The way I treat these women stem from problems with my mom. I fear shit, I guess I got a lot to hear. But it's easier to get high than buy. Slide on a bitch and get a nut and then ride. Laughing with my homies cause she crying on my line. Feeling like a scumbag, it's really not a big surprise. Knowing all of this and I still can't seem to change my mind. See these demons be my ass on the inside, but I never let them see me bleed. Cause how you finna be a man and need some help? So I put these feelings on a shelf, hit the door and get ready to keep on breaking myself.
Man, I forgot that was the one that had that part. It's funny, I was just thinking about, I really liked how one of the songs this season, Mumbles is the rapper on that piece, by the way. Like he usually is more of a trap persona, as you could even hear in the last piece and then the beginning of this piece. And then the second half of that piece is like so introspective. And I think it actually reminds me, it's funny, I was just thinking about this, I forgot it was this song, about I want to say it was on like College Dropout, maybe, by Kanye. He has one song where he talks about that, where he's like, I buy all these clothes and like I got all these cars because I'm like insecure. And I remember thinking like, man, I really appreciate someone saying that. And then all the rest of his albums, Kanye just did all the things he said he did because he was insecure. And I was like, well, if we can acknowledge this, can we move forward? But you know what? Whatever. There's still just something in them acknowledging it as an artist, and I don't know. It's like that's therapy, right? Like that's people breaking down themselves and the relationships with like women and his mom in that piece, and buying, Prada. And I honestly, I just really like that piece. I really like that piece. It was really cool to hear. Also, I've known Mumbles for years. When I ran a recording studio in San Francisco, I recorded him, so it was just cool to hear a piece with a slightly different style from artists that I really like, and both as an artist and as a person. Really quickly, just because we can, and we're not watching a whole team right now, let's check back in on the villains, and we can always jump back and watch another piece from this round. Oh, lovely. We're hearing some audio. Let's listen to this for a second. We might have just missed the timing of them playing it. I think we might have got like the last literal second of that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. I don't understand the audio interface at all, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, there you go. Lovely. That's kind of like a... So even though we technically don't have quarters, because we just do the 2 halves, we don't need that many breaks. 1 quarter has just gone by. There's 45 minutes left, so we're into the second quarter of the match. Half of the first half is done, and yeah, I think they're making a nice, leisurely but solid progress. So it's kind of fun to watch. It's also really quickly, it's a little interesting to see how teams. I don't know if I'm making this up in my head, but they seem, when it's been I think 2 or 3 times now when a team hasn't had another team competing, so it's essentially an automatic win as long as they make a piece. I feel like energetically, the teams are a lot more relaxed. They know, hey, we just need to get something out when we win. And I think it's interesting to watch how that process, it doesn't seem like it slows them down, even though they take a slower pace, if that makes sense, Because sometimes trying to rush and hurry makes things more complicated. And again, I might just be making this all up in my head, so I don't even fucking know. But it is interesting. And again, I might be making this all up, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, but it's really enjoyable watching the villains. I'm putting this together right now.
How we all doing?
Chilling.
I'm really liking how crazy all that choir stuff is sounding. I think we got a pretty cool energy. I think it seems to match the visuals we're seeing.
Sorry, what did you say?
I was just checking in with the
How you doing?
How you
How
do?
you doing?
um, I am struggling. Okay, this is a
Yeah, a
hard
little bit
one.
here too.
I need your
Yeah.
help, Fendel. So, um, is that for the first idea? I shouldn't put lyrics, but if I don't put lyrics, it's given me the audio is giving me this weird, very weird sounds. I am going to give it some lyrics. So I added here. I put pan flute, la wato. This a great guitar. Wind, a double bass, melancholic love. Lando is not doing the Lando thing. Experiment, a female choir. I did some other stuff, but it sounded horrible, and it's taking me a time. Um, did you have some thoughts, Fendel?
I mean, I like where you're going with it. Like, yeah, I think it would be good that the
Did you what?
the prompt is actually prompting the lyric. You know, if you're hearing that.
What do you mean?
Well, I would hope that the music that the AI is
Want to say
producing
choir
is. Can you
voice?
hear me?
Yes, sorry.
No, that's okay. Um, I'm just hoping that the lyric that the AI is producing is playing your lyric. You know.
It wasn't, but because I didn't write it, I asked for instrumental, but it gave me like six things very horrible and
Mhm.
weird,
Mhm.
and it's not what I'm searching for. Like it doesn't have the ambient, the feeling, you know.
Mm.
So I'm I'm still searching. I just write the first verse to see if it changed the spirit of it. Let's see.
I learned so much about AI
Is
music
that I
generation
don't want to go like
watching these teams because I don't know anything about this personally.
uh, a gender like ancient or old style. I would like it to be like something like modern, but it's not giving me like also the melancholic feeling we because it's melancholic, right?
I would say so.
Right, what we are talking about. Yeah, let's see what happens here with the lyric. Uh, I don't see it as jazz.
No,
I don't see it as I don't see it as something.
like more like neoclassical.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to add that. But when you write something like classical or orchestra, like you said that before, it gives me like something very like dramatic, like a soundtrack, like a cheesy soundtrack, and that's not the point either.
No.
Perhaps something more like quarteto,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's see what. Can you hear that? I like this.
Barely hear that.
Can you hear?
No, not really.
You don't have the sound? Do you remember last time what happened when you couldn't hear? I think I had to refresh, right?
I believe so.
Or you have to refresh.
Oh, I will refresh.
Hush, are you there? Yeah, Hush is here.
Fendel, are you watching her stream?
I am not.
Well, that's why you can't
Wait.
hear it. Let me get you the link for her stream.
Okay.
Oh.
Or where did you send it? Am I in your chat? Where did you send it?
In the
This chat?
The video, yes.
Oh, then yeah, it's just the last link right here. If you look in the video window, Fendel, and you pop up that little chat bubble, it's just me, Richard Tito, 1 hour ago. 1 hour.
Oh my
it says Video Ninja.
Funny.
You see that, Fendel?
If I go to Video Ninja and then
in the chat,
bottom left, there's a little toggle the chat button
where you were putting your links.
Yeah, where you send your links.
I see. Okay.
Then there should be a Retro Tito link, and when you click view there, you should be able to play and hear her stream.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mute again. Great work, everyone.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
I am.
Can you hear now?
Yes.
I see you in the air, lost within your shadow, a thread of wind. I am
kind of boring.
never dares to
And there's this one.
I seek you in the air, lost within your shadow. A thread of wind I am that never dares to follow.
That voice is so like teeny, but it's kind of like the character. I don't know.
It is kind of like the character.
Right? It's like,
I could do a lot with that.
because you can like put it less how do you say this? Agudo? High?
Yeah, I'll roll off the highs for sure.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You think we could work with this one? I like the
Absolutely.
like the feeling. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I like it too. I think
I'm going to put I'm going to test 2 more.
Okay.
The other ones I am going to send them directly to the trash because you don't want to hear that. They're awful. It did what I thought when I wrote the lyrics, and it changed totally, and it got more like the sense of what we are looking for. But let me try 2 more.
That's an interesting thought that as you add the, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because then the lyrics give it the context for the music, but something I wouldn't have thought of on my own. Sorry, but yeah, let's listen on in and keep hearing these generations. Start Star Trek Generations. As we have just about, what is this, 30 minutes left? 31 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first half. Oh, we're getting a little of that buzz coming in from, I think it was Fendel's mic for some reason.
Yep. I really don't know what is going on with that. I need to
You have a lot of stuff there.
It could just be radio interference. It could be a bunch of
really
things.
not that much that's plugged in though. Like all I have that's plugged in is just this one microphone. So I really don't know. Sorry about that, fams.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to play the.
I seek you in the air, lost within your shadow. A thread of wind I am that never dares to follow.
Oh, I like that. The second one.
Me too. Me too.
Sorry, what?
I
did
said
not
yes.
say
Me
that.
too. Me too.
Yeah, I like that voice. It's more clear, more. And I think it has like less instruments, so I can ask for more now. Like the bass is very, very clear, soft and clear. I know you understand my Spanglish, right?
Yeah, of course.
This is the second one.
I seek you in the air.
No. I really don't like when they do this tup, 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 tup.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, we want to make music here. Oh no, it's so square. So, what do you think about this one? Again, this is
I seek you in the air, lost within your shadow. A thread of wind I am that never dares to follow.
I really like that one. But what do you think?
Yeah, I really like that as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to say goodbye to this one and I'll keep on adding the instruments because this is lazy. I've been playing a lot with video these last 2 weeks, and I've learned to do some things like remixing, like adding my own stems, like editing. You can do a lot of great things here. So I am going to ask, before an extension, I'm going to remix it, and because it's short, it is going to let me do. Oops, what's going on with my mouse? Okay. Yes, it's going to take all of it. Okay, and yeah, okay. Quartet.
Beautiful. I love seeing how this is all coming along. We can see those visuals down there on Stroke's screen in the Discord. Looks like we have that little like menu bar over it, so hopefully that clicks away in a second, but we can still see most of the art. We can hear what they're working on. The pieces really coming together quite nicely. Maybe maybe we jump on over to check out another couple pieces in Spatial real quick. Jump on over to Spatial. Yes, we just watched the Bite Bandits. Actually, you know what? This might also be a good time. Let's see. I don't know if I have the right thing set up to do this in here. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Maybe I can just add a new, or hash band lab. We could probably rearrange this one, right? Let's put this one on too. I believe that. Let's scroll this up to the top. I want to show everyone the brand new app I've been working on. Here's our new app, everyone. It's at app.teztones.com. Here we can make this a little skinnier to make it look more like the app looks on a cell phone device. Here's our new app. You can see some match highlights. I do need to start doing new YouTube shorts because it's just been the same since I've been working on the app. We got a little community chat, which is cool to see all the people chatting, all the homies. Voting brings you to, we're going to update this today because we have this new match. But we still have the live match from Wednesday that is up here to vote on. You can vote. You can, when you do vote here too, it also automatically, if you're signed in and you make a profile, it automatically goes and gives you a vote cast here and 1 token here. And every time someone finds a bug and sends it to us, we're sending them a 5 token bounty, which is how, if you go to our standings, which is both for our teams and for our token holders as far as our app, Patty, NFT Terrorist, has been finding a bunch of bugs and sending me screenshots, and it's actually been really, really helpful trying to work through some stuff. So much love to him. We're going to have a system where about 5 tokens will get you a like a player card once we make and mince those. I'm thinking 30 will get you a physical TezTones hat, which I should grab and show people actually during the stream. We have those made. So yeah, just a way to incentivize people for helping out. So shout out Patty there being at the top, number 1, Inza being number 2. Thank you for helping out with finding bugs also. Me, number 3, because I've been voting a lot and I gave myself 5 tokens because I made the app. But I don't want to be at the top too, right? That's not as fun. And then Stroke Driven and Milan both sitting there in 4th with Clough a close 5th. So just a fun way to kind of watch this stuff. And actually, you know what? While we're here, oh wait, why isn't it showing the bottom of the screen? Why is the bottom cut off? Boop, there you go. Now you can see the lovely navigation. The lovely navigation. While we are here, I want to show you guys a secret. So if you go to app.teztones.com, right now, see this goes to standings at the end. This isn't live in our navigation, but if you type in games at the end, so not app.teztones.com because that redirects you to working.vercel.app. Once you get to this URL, if you type /games at the end, once it actually loads, it'll take you to a secret window where I have created, oh, okay, it's actually harder than it looks to get the first jump always because you got to get the timing right. A basic little game of a kitty cat jumping over. Oh god, okay, it's slower at the easier levels than like beginning because it's harder because it's slower, and when it gets faster you jump. It's a long story, but once you get into one, it kind of messes your rhythm up for the other part of the game. But yeah, so this is a super simple app. There you go. I'm hitting my rhythm again. With this little kitty jumping, I think I want to like update this game greatly. So maybe like you keep jumping and you be flying around kind of more like Flappy Bird potentially with some like enemies up in the sky, some maybe coins you get that give you some bonus points. But what would be really cool if we could get this working is we could then have these high scores, like that high score right there. It resets every time you play it right now, but you could have that high score set to your user profile. And then we could have, see what I'm saying is like now I can jump earlier because we're going faster. So it's like you got to change where you jump as the level speeds up. And I also would love to add like sound effects and maybe like the background changes. Like once you get to like 1,000 points or 2,000 or something, it would like, we could change to different art styles or different artists' stuff. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, I cheated. There is a way to like kind of cheese a double jump, but it only works sometimes. And I don't even know, honestly, as the person who's made it, why or how it works sometimes. So I try to not use them because it just leads to failure if you start trying to depend on them. But well, I'm getting a pretty good score right now. I'm not lying. Not gonna lie. That was a close one. That was a close one. But yeah, so we could have these scores in a standings also, like how we have the token standings, and then we need to make it start speeding up quicker because it takes so long for it to speed up. It's so goofy how much I actually enjoy jumping over these little cactuses with this little cat already, though. I'm sorry, I did not mean to do this for this long. I can't stop until this is like my high score. I'm not gonna not try to get my high score. I'm hitting a groove, guys. Maybe it's easier on computer than phone too, because on phone is like I think it was my thumb tap timing felt a little funny, which again I can also code because right now I think it's when you release the tap is when it jumps. So if you're tapping with your thumb, you think it's like when you press down, but it's when you release, so that timing's a little off. I think hitting a space bar, it's more of a instant release. So I should touch that code up. Oh, now it's getting fast. Oh, now it's getting a little hard here. Oh, I couldn't get to 10,000. Just laughing in my face. 9,735. Okay. I don't even know what I was talking about. I got lost in that game. Okay, the whole point is that we could have something in standings here where we could have like jump kitty or whatever the hell we call it, jump jet kitty jet jump score, and we could have it automatically like when you vote you get a token. We could have like automatically when it hits the first day of the month, we could have whoever has the highest score in that game gets like 5 tokens or 3 whatever we decide. And then it could reset. So we could have like this fun little game that you play in here that could get you these little tokens for merch and stuff. So I think it's a fun idea. I obviously weirdly enjoy playing it already. I don't know why such simple games can be so fun, but it seems like they can be. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, for better or worse. I've been having a lot of fun doing that. And I'm not gonna lie, that took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. So let's just jump back in and see how the villains are doing.
Oh, we need the. What is the villains? I'm doing. I am sharing the link to the drive in Discord.
Okay.
Okay. Udio. Download Udio. Okay. I am going to just put echo, and this will be piano. Let's see. Okay. Element. Piano, just piano. Okay. Piano, escritorio, carpeta nueva, eco. Ok, eco piano, guardar. And here. Ready. Okay, you can download that. And I'll keep on going with the first piece and the second verse. This should be extend after section second. No, this is chorus. Oops, no.
Wait.
Chorus. Where are you? Oh, paste. Okay. Extension.
So you have 4 tracks right here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
extend. I am not going to ask for nothing else. Wait a minute. Let me listen.
I seek you in the.
Okay, yeah, for the extension, nothing. Go.
So maybe you want to share those in
What?
in BandLab too, so that viewing audience.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can
I can do that while it's generating the. Okay.
Cool.
Beautiful. Love to hear everything coming together, everything working. Yeah, maybe this would be a nice little time as they're getting all that going and exported and stuff to jump over and see some more pieces in yonder metaverse. So once again, here is from season 1 of our league, TAPL, TezTones Athletics Premier League. Here are these pieces in a metaverse I built from scratch. I mean, to be fair, I completely stole, well, not that. I completely stole the Parthenon model. Let's see if we can get up here. This model right here. Bah. I mean, I didn't steal it. It was a free model that was available online. I retextured it so it looked a little more marbly. And then I did build inside here, all these platforms for these pieces. So I guess I remixed it, really, would be the best way to put it. And then I did build, actually, you can tell, look, see these columns? They have like little things sticking out of them. These ones I think are just cylinders, I'd imagine, knowing myself. Oh no! They're angular. Just different angles. But yeah. Whoa, that's a weird. Not me. Look at that corner. Look at that geometry. How the heck did I do that? Blunder. Anyway. Enough of that. Whee! Jump on down over here and check out another couple pieces from match 2 from this season. Where are we at? 4 seasons, always true. Will this one play? It will. Let's play always true. Which 4 seasons elements was a pretty crazy team that kind of like evolves. You know, they had Louis. Dude, I can't remember Louis' rap name right now. My brain's just completely blanking. But I love his piece. So let's Louis C. Rhymes. I knew it was Louis C. something, and my brain was just saying Louis C.K. And I was like, it's not Louis C.K., dude. We're not gonna call him that. Okay, Louis C. Rhymes. I knew I was like 80% there. Oh, that's funny. Louis C. Rhymes, and then at this iteration, we had Bases as the captain, Pong, who does amazing glass blowing and other art, Rex Ardum, Josh, who is now on Beyond, I believe, and Swadron. So without further ado, let's listen to this piece, 4 seasons, elements, always true, from season 1, match 2. It's not playing. Okay, we're gonna have to refresh. It's gonna start playing when we load in, so it's gonna be kind of annoying, and we'll restart it very quickly. 13 minutes left in this half, so we'll play this piece and go watch back in on the villains. Oh. Okay. Actually, we really didn't miss that much. Let's just keep it playing. Perfect timing. Skipped a tiny bit, but I think we're still good.
Still follow. to pursue your passion. Come from the city, that's bound to happen. Eat the whole plate and even the napkin. Can't hear your voice, don't know what you're asking. Book that feeling of something's classic. No true teacher, no form of classes. Hope in a bottle, it's soap and fastest. Used to drink water, but now it's a habit. Hope that feels too close to have it. So to the bottom of songs and stanzas. Sold out shows from where the band lives. Hold some sense of oldest fashion. Nope, there's no more greener grasses. Situated from the place I'm standing. The take home test, it's time to hand in. Lies, fake stress, and pain abandoned.
That's such a catchy song. That was a really nice song. It's like, I feel like Bases had this thing with production on a lot of those pieces last season that they're like, I call them kind of like Wes Anderson-y. They're like low key, but they're still like exciting. You know, like Wes Anderson movies. They're very like chill. They're very, you know, they're not huge in action, but they're still very interesting, very intriguing, and like, might be a very weird metaphor, but that's how I felt about a lot of those pieces. Really like that one. With less than 10 minutes left, let's see how the villains are getting along on this first half of TAPL Season 2, Match 15.
No, and there's only solitude in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh. Me agarra el corazón. You don't know. I am struggling here not to say more. Say no more. This is personal, but shh, hush, like echo.
In the mountains I remain. Silence calls me by name.
Oh, love it, love it, love it.
A whisper fades away. The forest swallows my pain. I'm an echo unclaimed, a word left unspoken, solitude breathing. In the mountains I remain, silence calls me by name.
Fen,
Yeah.
listen to this, please. I have here the first verse.
Mhm.
Here, I asked for the chorus first, but I should have asked. I've done like something. I've mixed the lyrics, and so here I have the chorus like in the second part of this one, right?
Okay.
But it's not going to continue here. We're going to grab the second verse I just ask right now here, and I'm going to ask right now for instrumental bridge, and then the chorus you will take it from here.
Okay.
You get it?
I think so.
So I am going to send you this one so you can have it, like, perhaps cut it in the you will notice.
Okay.
But I'm going to send so you can do that.
Yeah.
Because this is the chorus. I cannot put it here anymore because I did it like upside down. So I am going to continue with the other one. The other one is going to have like a first verse, second verse, the bridge, and then you will have the chorus from this one I'm sending you right now. And I put the intro and the outro in the one that's going to be the large one. So you will grab just the chorus from here, and if you want to repeat it or do something with it, you right? You
Yep.
get me, right?
I think so. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So the chorus is here. The thing is that here you have the first verse and the chorus, and I give you all the other stuff in the other one. And that will be it. This is going to be echo. Chorus. But of course, this is like a classic format. You can do whatever you want with it. But the thing is that the chorus is here. It also has the first verse. But anyways, where is it?
Hey guys, just a quick check-in. There's just about 5 minutes left. There's like 4 minutes and 50 seconds in this half.
Wow.
So, yep, I'll catch you guys soon. I'll let you know when it's happening.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I am going to delete this and leave just the folders, direct folders.
I think we'd miss a little too much if we jumped over and watched another piece, just because, we'd miss these final minutes here. So let's not do that. Let's stay on here locked in, but just want to thank everyone who's been supporting the season, everyone who watches our matches live, watches them back, votes in our matches. We really appreciate all of you. It's been a pretty crazy season. We're in our 15th match, and that's not counting a couple of preseason matches. We're almost 20 matches in total. Didn't even think we'd figure out how to do a live match, honestly. Just kind of said, hey, let's figure this out and go for it. And it's been crazy. There's been some, like today we have Cheetahs not able to make it, so there's some things we can improve, obviously, going into the next season. But we've learned a heck of a lot, and I think these matches are going smoother. I think everything's working a lot better now that we've all kind of hit a rhythm and a stride. So just appreciate everyone who's been here, supporting, helping out, and just helping out just by being around and watching all these things, because we're all figuring this out together. Artists, coordinator, all that stuff. So yeah, let's listen on in. The theme once again for this match is Echo. I need to add that in the scoreboard right there, so I'll say the theme. That's on it to do. I need to do. But yeah, the theme for this match is Echo. We have the villains right now making this piece. It's coming together quite nice. So let's watch the last couple minutes here before this half ends.
The forest swallows my pain. I seek you in the air, lost within your shadow. A thread of wind I am, that never dares to follow. I'm an echo unclaimed, a word left unspoken, solitude breathing, intensity broken. I'm an echo unclaimed, a word left unspoken, solitude breathing, intensity breathing. I seek you in the air, unspoken.
Really, really quick aside, people, that I don't want to mention, but I think if I say it, it'll give me less anxiety, and I don't think we're going to jinx it. Let's knock on wood. I'm pretty low on solar power, and this whole operations, my stream, is running off of solar power, and it's the clouds are rolling in. So I'm pretty sure we'll, God willing, be able to make it through the match, but a worst case, like very worst case, I do have some gas in another generator I could siphon out and maybe get us back on track. But worst case, if the stream goes down, might be 5 or 10 minutes, and we should be able to get back on track. Very worst case, we lose the stream. Just want to throw that out there. I really hope it doesn't happen. I don't think it will happen, but if it does, we will try to get back on track. God willing, the sun keeps us powered up long enough. But just wanted to mention that before we go into this half here with 20 seconds left. The fun extra variable, if anyone wants to keep track of that. But yeah, looks like we're about to hit the last 10 seconds of our half coming on in. Let's jump on over and tell them it is halftime. Hey, beautiful people, it is halftime.
Yay!
Woo! Bendel, I think I might have a theory to what might be causing that sound.
Right now, all I can hear is me. So
No,
Hi.
no, but
Okay.
I mean the interference thing you're getting on your.
oh,
By
what do you think it is?
any chance, it might be like radio or like Wi-Fi. Like, do you have a cell phone or a tablet or something nearer to a thing than before? Like even like a foot to the left or right? Because sometimes a cell phone just being like, you know, kind of near, it'll do that wah 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 thing. I don't know if it's that. Maybe. Just a shot in the dark. I don't know.
I really don't think so, because I've been dealing with this problem for months. I think the next thing I need to do is replace the cable from my microphone to the... It's actually going to a box to boost the signal on the SM.
Do you have deoxit?
I do.
Just deoxit that puppy, baby. Solves 99% of audio problems.
No, but just to be clear, like on all of the connections.
You probably,
right?
Yeah. Even like sometimes even the potentiometer, sometimes those little knobs, if you can get into them and spray. I had an LXP15 I bought off eBay. The thing was completely broken. Supposedly, the guy gave it to me he's like, you know what? I don't even want you to ship it back. I bought a can of deoxit, sprayed it, worked perfectly. Got a free reverb unit. Anyway, it is now halftime. It is 11:28. You guys are doing amazing. I don't know if we want to do a whole 15-minute half, since I know we started a little late. Maybe for the sake of your guys' time, we do like a 10-minute break, maybe 12. What are you guys thinking?
Sure.
I want to keep on
Either
going.
way, I'm good.
If you guys want to keep going, then let's say 7 minute, or we could even just do, right, if no one wants any break, we could just talk for 2 seconds and jump right back in. There's not another team here, so it's really up to you guys, whatever pace you want to take.
I'm totally open.
Yeah.
I think
I can keep on going.
Should we not even take a halftime? We just jump right back in?
maybe just like a couple minutes.
Couple minutes. Okay. I'm gonna jump over here to the post-game interview. Oh, we lost. Team two. There you guys are. Yeah, if anyone wants to stay here to interview for a second, great. If any of you guys want to go take a break, beautiful. And yeah, we can just start right back up here. It's 11:29. Let's maybe give you guys a few minutes. And we'll jump right back into it.
I want to stay because if not, I'm going to fall asleep.
Yep. Okay. Well, then let's keep you. Fendel, if you want to jump and take a quick little break, we'll sit here in the Taya Cafe Artist interview, ask a couple questions, and get the half started.
I'm totally chilling right
Okay.
here.
Okay. Well, then let's ask you guys a couple questions and then just get the heck back into it. Here at the
Yeah.
Taya Cafe Artist interview, shout out to Ryan G. Tanaka and Taya Cafe. How are you guys feeling about this first half? How's it going? I love the theme of Narcissist, a really fun story.
Yeah. Narcissus.
Narcissus, yes, Narcissus. Yeah. Just without the T, isn't it? Yeah, I always forget that.
Oh my goodness, that just like sent my brain spinning in a different direction.
Narcissus.
I'm back. Yeah. Maybe I can just ask you, like, what's your connection to that story? Like, you knew the story.
It's because I worked a play as a script. I did a script. This was the last play I did, and it was dance theater, and it was a mix. It's like when you do um, um, criticism in a play, but not directly. It's like when you want to shout out and talk about something. It's because I used to live in a small town where you as an artist we have had so many difficulties, like social difficulties, and this play had a lot to do with that. And we did an analogy with Narcissus myth, and of Echo is the character of this story, and it was all about like um, when sometimes you can get kind of lost in yourself.
Mhm.
No,
Yep.
like we weren't talking like in a bad way. Just it was like a reflection of what it is when you get lost in yourself. And yes, so, and also it's a beautiful love story that it talks about how do you say it, uncorrespond love story, and all kinds of love story in this myth, because there's also the typical love of a mother for a son, a guide. This is Tiresias, Narcissus guide that love him very much. Also, Narcissus was also in love with this nymph before he
Mm.
got cursed. So it talks about
Ah.
like impossibilities. No,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's uh, in life is like also like this. Sometimes you love, but uh, sometimes you're not loved back, or
Yep.
sometimes you are, but you cannot go on, like go further with.
Yep.
You know, life is complex.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to explain, of course, in Spanish this, but
I think you did
I,
a great job explaining.
I really love. There are a lot of characters and a lot of sequences in this mythologic story that. Well, right now we are talking about like Echo, just Echo,
Yeah.
and talking about her trying to concentrate in a song, like her background story, how she got there without saying it, and how she is in this process of becoming Echo, no,
Mm.
and how she feels. So it's interesting.
I love it.
I don't know what does my partners, my colleagues think or feel, or perhaps they have another view of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I
excited.
wasn't.
Oh, go ahead,
I'm
Stroke.
sorry.
I was
No,
going
I
to pass it
wasn't.
to you. Go ahead.
I wasn't well versed at all in this mythology, so uh another lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you to Mi Retratito, and Fendel also had some knowledge on it as well.
Yep. Yeah, I knew I knew the myths, but just like the kind of like overarching read it in a book of myths thing, you know. So like I knew it more from the like narcissist like side of it. So hearing that you have like the depth of a whole play and like the side characters and the father and the like, it's adding a really cool layer to it. Where I was just focused on like him getting stuck on himself and that side, but hearing like all these layers is really cool. It's yeah, it's it's a whole it's a tapestry of stories, not just the one story. And yeah, I think it is interesting and powerful. And I like how you said, like, as artists, it's not necessarily bad to get lost in yourself and your guys' interpretation of that, because I agree. And as artists, yeah, I think we all do, like I get lost in my
Mm.
creative process. So there is something about that that's, yeah, I don't know. It's beautiful. I really like the way you're taking this in a direction I wouldn't have personally even thought to take it, because I didn't know the depth of it. So thanks for bringing your knowledge of this to the table. Thank you guys all for making some sweet art. And should we jump back into the next half with all this being said? I think this is a great time to start half two.
Sure thing. Shout out to
Okay.
Taya.
Shout out to
I
the cafe.
also want to say it's about eternal love.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's perpetual. Both characters get stuck on that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Beautiful.
sometimes that exists.
Yeah. The good and the bad, the unrequited. I never know how to say that word, but like unreturned, essentially. Love is one of those age-old struggles. We've all been there. But yeah, let's jump back
Love
in.
me back. Love me back.
Love me back.
Love me.
Watch our streams and love me back.
me.
Okay, let's jump back into half two. I'm gonna click over here.
I rather love myself.
And let's start this half. Boom.
Myself.
90 minutes on the clock. The second half is started. We are here with the villains. I will mute to not annoy you guys. And yeah, see you guys soon.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, beautiful.
Where was I? I forgot. Okay.
Yeah,
so you were gonna.
I've got
Oh,
1 minute and 30 seconds of video so far.
Whoa.
Nice.
I'm sure that it could be extended, reduced
Okay.
later on by Mi Retratito later. But
Great.
I have
carry
a bridge, and I'm going to do an outro, an intro, and Fendel can cut it and do whatever he wants.
And then can you tell me?
Sorry, what?
Can you tell me what the BPM is?
Oh, this I never find it. I don't know where. I think when you put it in the, I cannot see it here in Udio. But in Band Lab it's
145.
145.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I needed to know.
Thank you, Band Lab.
Thank you. That's awesome.
You like that?
Yeah, I sure do.
With delay, it could sound really great, right?
Oh, I know it will.
Yeah. I wanted to do this with my boys, but Yeah, just let's just use this. I don't know if this is going to be time. Let's see. Also, I have to hurry up because I have to help Stroke with the video, right? You didn't get to. Well, whatever. So I'm going to play this from the beginning. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I know.
I seek you in the
This is
air,
verse 1.
lost within your shadow.
Yeah, I just want to welcome everyone back in real quick. Sorry I missed you guys on that halftime. It was a quick little halftime there. Appreciate y'all Blangs, Ryan tuning in. Hope you guys are having a lovely morning. Oh, meeting with the Seattle Composers Alliance. Oh, I like the sound of that. Are we not composing here? Not the Rose by any other name? But yeah, we are here with the 15th match of this season. Unfortunately, King Cheetahs was not able to get a showing today because of various technical and scheduling difficulties. But we do have the villains here creating this piece currently. The theme match is Echo, or Echoes, I think with an S, potentially. And they're going off of the myth of Narcissus, as you probably heard there in halftime. But it's pretty beautiful piece coming together here. Let's listen on a little of this, and then also instead of having King Cheetahs here, I'm jumping over and walking around our metaverse gallery from our season 1, so I'll be doing that in a couple seconds. But for now, as the second half is kicking off, let's see where they're at with their creative process.
I have like the
Totally fine.
yes.
Totally fine. I can
That's why I'm writing
drop
you.
it right in.
You will see that's like what it's the constant in repeating right now is just the first verse. So all the tracks I'm downloading is like the first verse with the chorus, the first verse with the second verse. So this one will be like the first verse with the bridge. You see?
Yep.
Or intro, outro, whatever. Okay, so I don't know why it did it like this. It didn't put like a. It didn't really extend it. It changed it. But whatever. Which one was this one? Whisper Solitude Extension 1.
In the mountains I remain, silence calls me by name.
See, this one is the second verse, and this one is like
A whisper fades away.
this one is correct because this I am going to download this one for you because this is verse 1 and 2 continuously.
Okay.
This is like needs no cut.
Good. Okay.
This is verse 1 and 2. The one I sent you previously, you have the second verse there, the chorus there.
Okay.
And the last one we just heard, like these voices and this stuff, this is the bridge. Okay. In a very, very common musical structure. So, downloading, this is extension 2, and downloading verse 1 and 2.
Okay. And then this.
It probably be like 140 or 2 minutes.
Did you share you already shared that link?
What?
The link to the Google Drive?
Yes, it's in Discord. Okay.
Beautiful. They got everything coming together over here. Everything, you could hear some of the music generation. If you're not getting that from there, over to BandLab with the stems and all of that stuff. We have Stroke's making some beautiful art. I think she said she has a minute and a half of visuals going already over there. So, yeah. I mentioned this earlier, but for those just tuning in, it's by default a win as long as I make a piece. If Cheetahs, who hasn't shown up, don't make a piece. So as long as I get something done, they win. But it's really cool to see how teams still, they still want to, we're artists. We still want to make the best piece we can. So it's interesting how that's not necessarily the factor that pushes them is the competition. It's part of it, but just as artists, that drive is cool to see that that's still there and they still want to, make as beautiful pieces as they can. Let's jump back over to this spatial. Where is this tab? Let me find it. Boom. Where we're walking around and viewing some pieces from our previous season, last season. Boom. This is our metaverse gallery. We had some great times in here with a bunch of people hanging out. Much love to everyone who was a part of our first season. Some good times. Some good times. I am not going to play... hold on, we'll get to that when we get to that. I have a piece that I'm very embarrassed about, but honestly that means I know I haven't played it yet, so that's maybe the best one to play. Anyway, let's watch Ninth Chakra, Summertime Vibes. One of my... I say this about all the pieces. I realize I do this all the time. It's like when you listen to an album you like, and you're like, oh, this is one of my favorite songs. But I really do love a lot of the songs from our last season. I think it's kind of slept on as an overall musical catalog, beyond just the competition aspect of what we're all doing. And it is something we need to start uploading to music distribution services, just so, when you people are out there having a good time, you could just throw on Summertime Vibes at a pool party, as JPZ says here in a second here, acting foolhardy at the pool party. So, yeah, without further ado, hopefully this plays. I don't need to really refresh it.
Summertime vibe, hey, hey. It's summertime vibe, hey, hey. It's summertime vibe, hey. It's summertime vibe, hey, hey. It's summertime vibe, hey. It's summertime vibe, hey, hey. Yeah, you with the vibe, hey, hey. It's summertime vibe, hey. It's hot poppin', beat is heating like the summer do. Homie 50 up and down, old school convertible. So we be by the barbecues, we be chillin' by the pool, cause that's just how we do. DJ turn me up a notch or two. It's a heat wave, so we wavy by the water. One night on the cooler, like my name's a Victor Ruler. Es la vida y tú solo tienes una. Trippin' in it, feel good, that's a pura. Feel the vibes in the sunshine all day. Music blasting, people dancing like they're getting paid. Hotter than the hot sauce, the bomb, the one with Sean talks on the side like you can cook an egg. So we coolin' in the shade, rockin' shades with the ice cold drink in my hand, vodka lemonade. LA to the Bay, from the Bay down to San Diego. With a second touch my toes, women scantily clothes, grinding. Wild hair whipping in the wind, sweat dripping down the brown skin and is glistening. Body's gyrating, you can feel the vibration. Yeah, we margarita making libations like a vacation. Ha, her hair whipping in the wind, sweat dripping down the brown skin and sunlight glistening. Body's gyrating, you can feel the vibration. Get the blunt and get faded, this is summer vacation. We acting foolhardy at the pool party. Sip on tequila straight cause I don't really like to wait. Carne asada, the tapas with the lime. A big flamingo floaties, the feeling is sublime. These are hardy laughs, a drunken splash. The drinks is pouring, readers rolling, we in session, it's a blessing. DJ let the song play, it's been a long hot day. Now the night is lit, like why you even question it? Party all day in the heat wave. Then we party all night like the weekend. You can pour me that drink, we can begin. There's a party over here. Party all day in the heat wave. Then we party all night like the weekend. You can pour me that drink, we can begin. There's a party over here, we vibing. 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 Yeah, the party over here, we vibing. It's a summertime vibe, hey, hey. It's a summertime vibe, hey, hey. It's a summertime vibe, hey, hey. It's a summertime vibe, hey.
This song really is such a vibe. Once again, this is Ninth Chakra with Summertime Vibes, made by Paraxino. Most of the visuals on that piece. I believe Aquavision did most of the production on the beat, if not all of it. And JPZ doing, I think, all of the vocals on that. I don't think we heard any Aquavision. Maybe some ad-libs and stuff. But, God, I love that piece. Such a fun piece. Such a fun piece. You know what? For the sake of like doubling up on it, because I'm realizing, you know, we need to embrace what last season was. I'm definitely gonna mute my mic and hide my camera because I haven't listened to the song in a while and it's gonna be a little embarrassing. And for the content's sake, I probably shouldn't, but I don't care because you know what? It's probably gonna be a little cringe. But yeah, this song is a piece from my team that I'm actually overall very proud of. I think the art's good. It's just myself. This is the first and only time I've ever thought, maybe I should do some vocals that sound kind of like Ozzy Osbourne. Why would I think that? I don't know, guys. I have no idea. That was not. It just happened. So this piece is that piece. Things happen.
Let me tell you a tale as old as time, and as sweet as honey that is on my mind. Queen bee, she was kicked out of her hive. Queen bee had a fight just to survive. Queen bee, she was kicked out of her hive. Queen bee had a fight just to survive. All the other bees could not agree to disagree. They kicked her out, but even he, so now she's wandering lonely. Life is different when you're scared and all alone, and simply looking for a home or just a place to lay those weary bones. Without the hype to dive in, without the colony, it is a struggle just surviving. So she said, come follow me. She found her kindred spirits, also lost wandering. Asked them, can't we build a different? Isn't it worth pondering?
Not gonna lie, I don't remember a lot of that song. I don't remember the hip hop interlude. I don't remember the second part. I don't remember a lot of those verses. I think I like it more than I thought I would. Maybe it's less cringe with time. I don't know. I actually kind of like that piece. I actually kind of like that piece. Let us check back in though, and see how the villainous team, the villains, are coming along with their progress with an hour and 13 minutes left in this match.
Solitude breathing, intensity broke. I'm an echo unclaimed, a word left unspoken. Solitude breathing, intensity broken. I seek you in the air, lost within your shadow. A thread of wind I am that never dares to follow. I'm an echo unclaimed, a word left unspoken. Solitude breathing, intensity broken.
Do I have all
To
the tracks?
follow.
Sorry?
Do I have all the tracks? Or am I good to start mixing over here?
Yes, just I'm just going to send you the outro and the intro, but yes, you can start.
Okay. And then should I mute your mic? You can listen to it all you want if you want to add anything, but should I need to like mute your feed then so that I can
How
mix?
how could I do? I can do this here in hash. Echo calling hash. Hash. Perhaps
no.
I
Gotta
think
click
I
over.
can
Yes,
close-
sorry, I had to click through like 3
I
windows to get
can
here. You can keep the stream on and Fendel can just pause it. If you just click pause on the stream that you're watching her, or close that
okay.
window for now. You could
Oh,
reopen it when you
but
need it.
But I can also click not to share the audio, right?
Yeah, but we want to hear your audio because we're not going to
Oh,
get
you
Fendel's
want
audio.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So it's Fendel's.
yeah. Because I don't think we're going to be able to hear Fendel's audio from his DAW, so it'd be nice to hear something in theory. And yeah, Fendel should just be able to, I think, click pause and should be good. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I might jump over to the other broadcast here in a second, so if you have any questions, feel free to message me in Discord if I don't respond.
Will I still be able to hear me if she talks to me?
Yeah, you're just
But
pausing.
I can mute. I
I
can
see.
mute.
You're just pausing her stream, right?
Got it.
Yeah. The video you shouldn't need to mute at all. You should be great. You're still talking, and you can play. We can hear you. He can't hear you, and we all hear chat.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, there's a different bunny.
Different bunny. All right. Talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
Beautiful. Connecting the dots. Yes, connecting the dots. Cool.
Yes. Okay. Can you still hear me? Me?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Good. Okay. I'm
Yes,
gonna start mixing this.
I love how Mi Virgitito is also me. So he said, "Can you hear me?" Me, and it's just that's actually a very logical sentence once you know how funny life is. Let me jump on over. We can watch one more little piece really quickly here. Actually, a wonderful piece by Fendel himself, who we are watching right now when he was on Team Bigfoot, which is now the team I am on. How the times change. A beautiful piece. I think I actually voted this #1 for this match because I really like this one. Yellow Symphonies by Team Bigfoot, featuring Fendel, Hello Carmelo, and Fariz. piece. It reminds me, and I say this every time because it really does, and obviously I mean this in the best way. One of the biggest compliments I could say. And since I said it last, I believe he has passed away, so rest in peace to one of, in my opinion, musical greats, Quincy Jones. This sounds like a classic Quincy Jones, kind of funky, kind of groovy, orchestral, almost like for example, Quincy Jones did, for those that might not be familiar with this kind of version of Quincy Jones that I'm talking about. He did the theme that became, because it was a theme before that, the Austin Powers theme, that ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, that kind of like swingy, jazzy, groovy, but still like orchestral strings and like smooth but funky and random sound effects and like, God, I love Quincy Jones. Is one of those producers, artists that has like so many facets to the music he's made. You know, he had some amazing, he has a funk album called The Dude, because Quincy Jones is the dude. That's got just some of the funkiest tracks you've ever heard. But yeah, that song always reminds me of like some of my favorite Quincy Jones pieces, which is, again, probably one of the biggest compliments I think I could give someone. And why I voted for it for number one. And I think they were overlooked last season because they played, they had mostly instrumental tracks and mostly stills. And it's interesting to see just, how different forms of art, I don't know, thrive or maybe get overlooked in a format such as ours. So who knows? Could be a variety of reasons. Could just be me making up my own opinion of that. But let's look over and see how the villains are doing with their piece, because that was a long little play there. We have an hour and just about 5 minutes left, just under, in this second half of TAPL Season 2, Match 15.
What are you doing?
Well, I've got like this really beautiful like reverb, so it kind of like repeats just barely.
Yeah.
And I rolled off the highs, so I rolled off the kind of crispiness of the vocals. So that it's just a little bit muted, a little bit.
Oh, I love it.
And then I just added the tiniest bit of reverb on it. And dropped the mids just a teeny bit. Not too much.
Speaking my language. Speaking my language.
Great.
You know what? That's really quick production. As someone who ran a recording studio and got paid to engineer, I'm not to like toot my own horn or anything, but literally I paid my bills with this. People trust me to do this stuff. Less reverb is almost always going to be better. For most people, when they first start engineering, they put on reverb and they kind of drown it out. Less reverb is almost always going to be, I mean, unless you're really going for a drowned out kind of like, shoegaze kind of sound or something really psychedelic and you're really going for those effects, a lot of times just pulling it back to where you can kind of feel it but not hear it too much and scooping the mids, like Vendel just said, is going to really make your reverb just sit in the mix a lot better and not make it sound so soupy, because a lot of too loud reverb can get you lost in the mix. It pushes you too far back because it puts too much room tone in, like psychologically. Like acoustically speaking, what it does to psychoacoustics to your brain is it literally makes, if you hear more echo and less direct source, your brain tells you something's further away because you're hearing more room sound between you and the direct source. If you hear more direct source, it'd be right in your ear, no room sound. If you hear less, it's so by putting too much reverb on, you push your vocals too far back in the mix and you get a little lost sometimes. Sorry, just a little engineer advice if anyone wants it.
That goes together is verse 1 and 2.
Yeah, I see that. And then you have this piano.
The bridge, the chorus.
Okay, I don't know that I
have one with the same name. Oh no.
I know that's why I'm getting confused here a little bit.
Oh yes. What is this? Oh, I have. Oh,
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, they're figuring it out. Really quick, guys. As I use the word psychoacoustics, like everyone knows what that means. I believe that's the right phrase. I might be saying it wrong right now. But psychoacoustics are essentially like the effects of how sound gets processed from various like places and how you can affect the like the distance and all that stuff. Like you can do that in a mix. So by changing certain effects of the sound, it can change how you perceive the sounds around you. essentially. So it's just like a fancy way to say, a loud reverb makes you sound far away, and if you're panned to the right, you sound like you're on the right. Just different ways to say that, but it is actually really cool because it's essentially studying the way sound works in the real world. Like when the Doppler effect is when the train comes like you hear it's more bass heavy than it gets more mids, because as the mids get there, you hear them because bass waves have a longer wavelength, so it takes longer for them to travel to you, so you can hear bass because it travels further, because the wave amplitude being larger means that it can travel a greater distance without breaking down. Essentially, it's like got almost more of a longer half-life, if you want to bring it into radioactive materials, which is a weird way to relate it. But yeah, it's really cool. So then by EQing things, you can make someone's brain think that's what the object is doing, because it's just a way to replicate the physics of the real world through engineering. Again, very nerdy. I probably should have backed off instead of doubled down, but let's listen in on them. But yeah, it's cool stuff.
Whoa.
We might be having them.
Oh.
This thing is getting complicated now because I don't think that the tracks all lock in at 145. Something's very strange. It's not impossible, but this is gonna be weird.
Yeah. Do you want to listen to this? You can't listen to me right now. You do, right?
I could go back in. I'm just kind of worried about time at this point. How much time
Okay.
do we have?
Okay. No, don't worry. I am just going to send you. I think you're going to love this for the outro.
Okay.
This is very weird, and you're.
Can you name it a different track name than anything? Just name it ending or something. Just so that my computer doesn't say
A lot of echoes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put just outro.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Echoes of echoes. How appropriate. I think we're about to hear or see something coming in. Maybe I will jump in and tell him for 1 second. Fendel, I did hear you asking. There is 58 minutes left, so just about an hour.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
An hour? That's a lot, right?
Time update. An hour. Is it a lot, guys? Hey, that's a good question. Anyone in chat? Is an hour a lot? I guess it depends on what you're doing, right? If it's like hanging out with your best friend, an hour is not enough. If it's at the dentist, an hour is more than enough.
For you
Too
to
long.
do an outro, right? So I don't generate another one.
No, I wouldn't generate anymore, but I can
Okay.
work with what I have.
Yeah, you can work with what you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here goes the last part. Of course, you already know the first part has a verse 1 and something else, but this is the end of this is the outro. How are you doing, Stroke?
Very well, very well.
Wow.
So far, so good.
Wow. Wow.
Mm.
So are we using the river fan?
The river? Oh,
Yeah.
we can. Yeah,
Do you want me to find one for you?
sure.
Okay. It's not going to have like the best sound, but
No, that's totally fine.
yes.
You know things are going good when someone's finding a river for you. I assume that's some sound effects, I believe, maybe a visual, a sound. Sounds interesting. Let's take another stroll through the metaverse. Take a stroll through your metaverse sometimes. Yeah, okay, no, let's not and say we did keep singing that song. Okay. So we just heard our last piece there was Team Bigfoot, which is the team I'm on this season, but that was with Fandel, who we're watching now on the Villains. Make it make sense. And Hello Carmelo and Fariz. Yeah, there's a lot more to say about that whole team and everything, but that was it at the time. You know what? Let's just go through all of these. I don't remember what we played and what we didn't play, and it's been so long that even if you'd heard them weeks and weeks ago, I don't think you'd mind hearing some of these songs again. This was Mystic Jormungandr, Sundance at Sunrise with Napoleon and Mudan. Mudan, I think? Mudan? He's French, so I do not know how the pronunciation of that would be. But a beautiful, beautiful artist. Oops, I was still muted. I think I forgot to mention before, Mudan plays classical guitar, I believe, on that piece. And Napoleon, I think, did more of the production, probably mixing side of that. Yeah, quite a nice... Oh my god! Kind of on like some Monty Python and now for something completely different. Oh, also a great piece, but a lot more in the humorous realm. Source Guardians was a team that I don't even know. They just kind of flowed. Their pieces just seemed to just come together like magically out of nowhere. We already heard Jacaranda Boulevard by them earlier. This piece is a much different vibe. Oh please, yes, it's gonna play. Let's watch this. Source Guardians with Butterscope Dreams. Please play. No. Okay, we'll reload. I mean, they're all worth it. But this one's definitely worth a sprint back into the world for. Connecting to servers. Connecting to Cerberus. Honestly, I think people can still get here by going to live.teztones.com if they want. Whee! There it is, the piece is playing. Oh, it sounds like it just started. Okay, it has a long intro. Let's go back to here, though. Hide this user interface. Get it nice on camera. Boom. And enjoy. Butterscope Dreams by the Source Guardians.
Butterscope I've been running from the sun, slip and slide and have some fun. Feel at home on your favorite bun, but too much give you the runs. I'm not one for the sunlight, but I love me some starlight. Hand me my kaleidoscope. Mine is called the butterscope. Night sky gives me all the hope. Yeah, that makes me feel at home. Having all these butterscope dreams. Having all these butterscope dreams. Having all these butterscope dreams. Having all these butterscope dreams.
You know what I'm reflecting on a bit is it's like I feel like because I was just thinking about the piece I had made that I shared that was like Queen Bee. That's something I would never make probably with maybe I would. I've been making some more, but maybe not release or whatever without TezTones. And I feel like Six wouldn't have made this song without TezTones. Like I don't think he'd release this as a solo artist, And I feel like it's really just a playground. Like it's been really cool to see this be a playground for artists to make and experiment and have fun. And I think we're doing something right. Just looking back even at last season and all those pieces there, it's fun. It's fun. It's nostalgic. Let's check in though on this season and where we're at currently with 49 minutes left in the half of this 15th match with the Villains.
Inhaled. Let me see. What did I say? Where did I say? Inhaled by silence, not devoured.
Lost in silence.
Lost in silence. That's nice.
Nice. I love that one. I am good.
Or drowned.
Drowned, pero es como ahogado.
Mm-hmm.
I like Lost in silence.
Mm-hmm.
Es como perdido, como cuando te pierdes en el amor. Tiguador.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Lost in love. Oh no. I am making a fool of myself.
But I love him.
I love him. Oh, baby. Oh,
If we're fools, we're all fools together. Oh, Stroke's over there dying from laughing too hard. Let's make sure she's okay. Can't laugh too hard. But yeah, it's
all these recordings of rivers are like I don't like them.
You know what's funny? It's actually relatable. It's surprisingly hard to find. I forget what I was doing something for a project too, and like to get the right stream, like a relaxing sounding stream, without like a bunch of birds like or people in the background, can be surprisingly hard. Which made me realize I need to start recording my own actually.
Just a minute and 9 seconds or so, but I should have that kind of sussed out here in a few more minutes, and just kind of. It's pretty much just the verse, chorus, and a little bit of piano.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to be really nice because it will.
The second verse, no.
Wish I could play it for you. It basically ends with a whisper fades away. The forest swallows my pain. Is that okay?
I guess so. Did you download the last part I gave you? I sent this one, the outro.
Let me look.
Actually,
I'm worried that these are just not going to line up. That's my only.
Mhm.
But maybe it's gonna maybe it'll happen.
Listen to it, because I'm going to try to record my voice, but I don't know if we have time, right? If you don't like it, you don't use it.
No, I mean, it's not whether I like it. I would love to, and feel free. But I'm kind of I'm just
But first, listen to the outro, so you tell me if you think it is going to work.
And what's the
join it.
title of what's the name of the track that has the outro?
Outro.
Oh, outro. I see it now. Okay, got it.
Outro. I want to write my outro.
So the tracks are all named the same again.
What?
Are they bass drums?
It's that I cannot do something. I cannot do. It's because when I downloaded like that, it's like this is how they due to give it names them. No, I understand what you mean now. I'm giving you the zip. I did not open them and change them.
It just makes it very
yeah, I get you right. No, I didn't understand.
It's okay.
But I was doing it fast.
I got it. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should take your time with that, because then I'm not getting lost.
Oh, it's right to unmute. That's something that as someone who's been an audio engineer and sent files, I feel that. Just because also it's like, you can rename files, but what if you think it's this file and it's that file and you mess it up trying to rename it? It's just like, I'd rather make sure I get what you send to me. So, I'm sure Fendel's just dealing with that and making sure he gets everything in the right spot. Plenty of time left though, 43 minutes. So I'm sure they got this still. They got the visuals pretty much ready. Just need to put some audio together, mix it. Looking like they're quite on task. Just for heads up, I did check outside my solar power setup right there while I was muted and off camera, and it looks like we're gonna definitely make it. If unless a crazy knock on wood, cloud comes in, we should have power for the rest of the match. So looking good on that front. While they figure out some little import-export issues, let's watch another video, listen to another piece from season 1. Whoop, wrong direction. I'm trying to not grab the piece of TAPL. Season 1. I just did that. I said season 1 of TAPL season 1, didn't I? Yeah, my brain kind of looped around there. I'm just going to play all the pieces, guys. Why not? Because otherwise it's like, what, am I going to play them all but 1 or 2? Let's watch Team Indigo, Moon and Sun by Yoshi Labs, Calwedo, and WWW Ronin. I really like this piece because I think Ronin gave them a like horizontal aspect ratio image, and then Yoshi made this like cool border of people watching it, and it was one of the first times, maybe they had made a piece before where they did it, but I thought it was really cool to like incorporate art into the border, into the piece. It was just kind of a meta thing going on with all that creation.
Like the sun blazing in the sky, it's light
Whoop, whoop, lost my voice there. That was a lovely piece by Team Indigo, Moon, and Sun from our first season. Our second match with Yoshi Labs, who was the captain of that team, and singing on that piece, playing guitar. Carweto, who I believe did a good amount of production and mixing, if I'm not mistaken. And WWW O'Ronin, who did, I believe, the animated visuals in the middle, with, I think, Yoshi making the frame around that and the outer part. You know what? I also just thought, had a little noggin noodle thinking here, because shout out to Inza, who's been sending a couple of clips for us to watch, little highlight clips. I was thinking, what if, and we would need to make a whole channel on our Discord, we could have our Discord, we could have a channel called like match highlights or something like that, match highlight clips, whatever. And we could have, if someone sends in a clip that we can give them in our application, our app.TezTones.com. I could probably pull that up again, actually, in a second. Do we still have it? Did we not delete it? It's right here. Boom. app.TezTones.com. In our app, we have our token, and it's a non-blockchain token, so everyone knows. It's just a way for us to keep track so that you can show your participation in TezTones. We could do it where for every clip you send in, you get a token maybe during a live match with like a max of either 2 or 3. Like, you know, I appreciate if you send in 5, but maybe you could earn up to 2 or 3 tokens per match, and that would incentivize people to A, watch the match, B, clip it, and then send it in so we could have more crowdsourced from different perspectives and stuff things. I think that'd be really cool. You could have like an achievement, right? Like clip master or something like that. Clip it and ship it if you've done 5, if you've done 10, if, you know, we could have different. That sounds kind of fun. So yeah. Also, here's a little just basic wallet integration that I kind of got working. Only for me, I need to make it work for other people. It's working with the owned NFTs. For everyone, it seems like, at least for Patty, it's also been working. But the created. But the owned ones is being, me and AI are having a little battle here, but it's read only. I've checked in with devs. Don't want to say anyone by name just for the sake of, you know, it's not like they checked it out the code and said it was 100% secure. But from everything we've heard, read only through the APIs we're using and through Beacon, which is the wallet that I've integrated, should be 100% safe. It'll ask you for anything as far as any transactions, A. B, with read only, it can't even sign any transactions. So it should be double safe, but also no pressure at all for people to connect their wallets. It's just to like show whether you own or have created NFTs as an artist in TezTones, and then we can add some achievements also, you know, for like for various stuff. But yeah, just ways to really thank everyone who's already helping out, participating, and trying to just make it fun. You know, give us a little serotonin boost. And while I'm at it, let me show, for anyone who wasn't here earlier, a little secret. If you go to the URL of our app and you put in /games, there is a kind of working little kitty jump game going on right now. I need to get it a lot better. Gonna add some coins, gonna add some different things. But we got a little kitty jump game that's surprisingly semi-fun already. I'm going to stop because last time I started playing this, I played it for like minutes, and I got my new highest score. I think it was 9,700, like 43 or something, right? It was really close to 10,000, but I'm not sure. I want to look back now. I wonder if was that the exact score, 9,743? Did my photograph memory do anything? Photogrammo? Okay, die. Thank you. Let us not get stuck on this. Let us look back over and see how the villains are doing with 35 minutes left in the staff. Quiet on the home front. Don't know if we are waiting for mix. I hear sounds.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
4.
Echo.
So it sounds like we got some tracking going on over here. I'd assume that's accounting. I think I heard some. an electronic keyboard going on there. Sounds like we got something going on. Very interesting.
Okay, now I do need silence. Goodbye.
Oh. Okay. So I assume that's silence for tracking. Okay, maybe we'll jump back over to the metaverse and play another song from last season. While they're tracking some more stuff for this season. Let me find the right window. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. That's, I think, all the pieces for match 2 that we watched, right? Man, this wall was beautiful and covered with a bunch of pictures, and then we had to reload the world, and we lost everything. But shout out, we still got some Yoshi pieces here. Hey, shout out Yoshi. Yoshi Labs. I think at Yin Yang Yoshi, if I'm not mistaken, on Twitter/X. Okay. Let us, jump into what's match 3? Yep. It's backwards, so it looks like it says, like, I don't even know what it looks like it says. But this is, we've played a few of their pieces, and I keep saying, you know what? I really just loved all their pieces this season. They were a great team. But this legitimately was one of, like, by far one of my favorite pieces of the whole season. A little short but sweet piece. Here's Source Guardians with Matador.
I see you dodging all the BS. Those red flags will never give you tears. She a fighter for that bull market. ATH is a real target. Old time high, self-esteem second to none. I'm talking about a legend like the Mano one, huh? Got a girl that I adore. She a matador. Won't you show me more? Baby, won't you show me more? I got a girl that I adore. She a matador. Show me more, baby, won't you show me more? Got a girl that I adore. She a matador. Won't you show me more, baby, won't you show me more? I got a girl that I adore. She a matador. Won't you show me more, baby, won't you show me more?
You know what? I need to push 6 to do some more, like, weirder. Not weird, but, like, a lot of the stuff we've done has been more straight ahead hip hop this season. Well, actually, when he wasn't there, we made a cumbia song. But I want to make, like, a song like this with 6. I want to see what we could do, because he's on my team this season on Team Bigfoot. So we need to push ahead. We need to get to the postseason, and we need to have some fun and do some cool stuff like this. Love this piece. Love this piece. I had something that I thought was going to be intelligent. I was going to say. And I completely forgot what it was. Oh, it was okay. It's semi-intelligent, I guess. It is at least relevant. Let's at least go to let's draw the bar there. Let's set the bar there. It's funny because he says in this piece, legend like the Minoan. So he's referencing Minotaur, bull, Greek mythology. They're making a piece on Narcissus. We're standing right here in the metaverse, looking at the Parthenon. I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting little thread connecting things. It's kind of cool when stuff happens like that, right? Okay, we did just listen to a Team Indigo piece, so maybe we'll. Let's just watch them in order. Let's not try to overthink stuff, right? This is a lovely piece. Team Indigo, Let It Burn for match 3. Yeah, let's just watch it. Let me get this framed nicely. Sorry. Boop. And then we can go check back in on the villains.
To save and learn. Maybe this is what we need. But there's still so many suffering. time, manage won't put out the spark. Let it burn, if I die, let my ashes be no light. Greater sand in the scale of time, my needs won't put out the spark. We need to learn. Let it burn. Shift out inside to the earth. We need to learn. Let it burn. Shift out inside to the earth.
Man, their pieces were so well produced. Like, Calwedo did some amazing, I think he did most of the mixing. Calwedo did some amazing mixing on those pieces. Like, they sound so polished. So polished. And Yoshi also, I mean, amazing singing to give him to mix with. So, all around, love their pieces. And Ronan's visuals, WWW Ronan's visuals. God. I'm not going to say it's one of my favorites from last season because I say it about every song. But this is a really good piece from last season that I like a lot. Is that not saying the same thing? Yep, I have different opinions. Let's go see how the villains are doing with this season's piece with 26 minutes left. Maybe give them a heads up on the time. Maybe not, but we'll see. We'll see how everything's coming along over here. Checking on in. Maybe for the sake of it, we will tell them the time, thingerdoodle. Hey guys, just want to check in and let you know there's 26 minutes left in this match.
Got you.
Beautiful. Also, that yeah, the Cheetahs aren't here, so really no pressure. Just as long as you guys get us a piece, which I'm sure is going to be outstanding. You guys are good. So, you know, just enjoy it. Last 26 minutes, you guys got this. Excited to see the final piece. See you guys soon.
Cheers, cheers. Me, did you record that track?
I'll still be at it.
Ah, yes. It sounds like Retro is still over there muted and not being able to hear people. It's like muted and deafened is how it says, at least in Discord, while she's recording. But because of that, they can't get the track, so it's kind of, I'm sure Fendel's got most of it mixed and just waiting for that. So just one of those put the pieces together, things kind of hurry up and wait moments, I'd imagine. So we could either sit here and watch this, or as they're just getting these last pieces together, I don't think we'd miss too much if we jump over and watch another piece in el especial. Especial. Oh, next piece is a very interesting one, if I do say so myself. It was, you know what, I will say that I'm proud that my team just did, I feel like we did some weird stuff. I feel like we really pushed the bar. This piece we had all of us doing vocals. Me, Tizo, and Pixel Dreams all did a kind of rap verse. I don't actually remember this one. Like, I remember it, but I haven't listened to it since then that much, so there might be things that surprise me. But let's watch this together. Oh my god, I made the beat. I forgot about that. Well, there you go. Already surprised. Sounds like that sound I might have played on MIDI. Definitely MIDI. Timpanis.
Marching on the dragon has its risk, reminded hearing footsteps echo in the cavernous. A gold magnet, a cold magnet, crisp. Greed has its advantages, but lonely on the perch the vantage is. Shadowy chasing phantoms which exist in the darkness of the mind. So charging with sword and shield, no matter what I might find. Bones in the hallway, littered there's a right thigh. And the helmet, shield, and sword of the last knight who tried.
There be dragons in this caverns, there be beasts within this cave. We must delve into the shadows, cause we can't run away.
It's the battle with the beast, a clash of steel and teeth in the heart of storm where the brave souls meet. With valor and might, we will conquer the night. In the battle with the beast, we will claim our right through the haunted woods and the howling gales. We faced our fears where the evil trails. With every step, the danger grew, but we pressed on without a trace of fear.
There be dragons in this caverns, there be beasts within this cave. We must delve into the shadows, cause we can't run away.
It's a cunning predator, a shadow in disguise. A puppet master pulling strings straight up from the skies. But we're the resistance, we won't be confined. Gonna break these chains and leave the beast behind. Feeds on our fear and it drives on our despair. We're united now, so we won't play fair. Through the fire and the flames, we will rise above. With the voice of the people, we got the power of love.
There be dragons in this caverns, there be beasts within this cave. We must delve into the shadows, cause we can't run away.
Man, it's funny. There's so much I like about that song. And I just feel like the mix, I feel like I mixed it. I feel like I could have done so much better in the mix. Specifically the chorus. I feel like it just feels a little hollow. And it is crazy. I forgot that we used the the old Little John and Robin Hood are running through the forest, oodle lolly golly, what a day. The old Disney Robin Hood, like not even a sample because we just re-sang it, but melody, I guess. That was a surprise. Let's just quick doing only 21 minutes left. Let's do quick iterations, jumping back and forth between seeing how the villains are doing and watching pieces if they're still exporting stuff.
If I could figure that out, because I don't even know how to do that.
Oh yeah, I'll walk you through it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Share. Copy link. And then I will drop this in the Discord chat.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to do it too. So if you open up that link, it should open up a new browser. And then it should say shared with me, TT Villains, and all the files under it.
Yeah, I see Mi Retratito last month.
Yep.
Share 2 items.
And it says outro.zip and ecoverse 1 and a few others.
I see eco piano, eco chorus, verse 1.
Exactly. So
okay, now what do I do?
You can just drag and drop your video right there underneath, and it should auto load.
The power of Google Drive. Google Drive, go! Yep. It's worth mentioning, right? That's we're doing this all online with many artists connecting internationally. So file sending, doing all this stuff in real time it's actually insane that people coordinate all of this. So, right now we're just listening to a little bit of that logistical conversation.
That shit freaks me out. Hold on. There's like numbers giving the amount of time left, but it's not stopping. Like it's showing a bunch of random numbers.
It should be up. It should be uploading.
There be dragons in these caverns. There be beasts with. It's like in my head. What can I say? It's stuck in my head. Maybe there was something to it. Maybe there was something to it. Cool. 18 minutes left. They're deep in the export thing. Oh, you know what? Also, this might be a good time. Let's watch one more piece, just because we didn't want to end on our own piece. That's kind of weird. And then we could also pull up some of the highlights that were sent in by Inza Moment. Let's bring this up. Another lovely piece by last season's incarnation of Team Bigfoot. This is after Bill Knight, who's on our team now, and Fariz, who was already on the pieces before, who's on our team, but I think only made it to one of our matches, 2, this season. We're both on the team, and then they both got randomed onto the same team again. So we said, you know what? Let's run it back, Team Bigfoot again. So that's why. That's why things are how they are. I guess that's really what I was just explaining. Another beautiful piece. Once again, that was Team Bigfoot with Better Crimson Joy, with Fendel, who is the team captain, Bill Knight, Hello Carmelo, and Fariz. Let's pop back on over, since we have such agility. The agility of a tiger. And see if they're exporting where we're at. I do honestly like to watch, even at this point, some of the teams a little less at the very end, because I do like to have the final piece be a little more surprising when we watch it. So this is, in a way, working to our advantage. We lost the screen share there. Hopefully we didn't lose Retritito. Oh, it looks like she might not be in the call anymore. Hopefully we didn't lose her internet and stuff. Maybe I should check in with them and just do a tactical chat. Tactical chat's a crazy way to word that, but it's not a lie.
So Stroke, is that 235?
She's
the length?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I
That's
was talking with my mic off. It looks like it's 223.
Okay. I'm just kind of curious how I.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Oh no, you dropped out?
What?
You dropped out? Or you finished your part?
Yes.
Recording?
Yes, just 1 second.
And me, do you have an idea of how to connect because the audio and the video are different lengths. I can't remember.
I did like a trick last time. like doing it's very difficult because Paul does it with this app he has, but it's very difficult for Stroke to synchronize like precisely. So I took the video to an app, and I just in that part that it's um ¿cómo se dice que falta? How do you say this?
But in this case, we do not have
What?
more audio than video. We have more video than audio. So you might
Oh,
have to take some of the pieces and speed them up
I can do
until
that.
you even it out.
I can work that with you.
Okay.
It's
So,
already on the Google Drive. I
and
was
Okay.
then
able to
I
do it
will,
this time. Yay!
Yes. Oh,
and then
great.
I will, unless, do you have the vocal part?
I have the vocal. And did you get to listen the outro?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The whole song is done, basically. I just,
Okay, because the vocal I did it goes with like that outro, that last thing.
yeah. Did
But
you put it in the drive?
I'm putting it right now. Sorry. It's called where is it? Where is it? Sorry, it's very short. It's MR voice, mi retratito voice. Y- It's there. It's plain, but the idea is for you to put a lot of delay on it, right?
Yeah. We only have, just to let you know, we only have like a couple minutes left, I think.
Um, for what? 12 minutes. You can do it. Do you have it?
Cool. Getting all the files together over there. Sometimes little last minute things, coming together.
Yeah, but you got to turn yours off so I can mix.
I have to what? Turn my mic off, right? Okay.
Dole's trying to get a last minute mix going with the new stems or the new vocal files sent over. Let's not use words erroneously. From Retro Tito, trying to get those snuck on in there. Just with 11 minutes left in the clock at this point, down to the wire. But yeah, I think it'd be lovely to get those worked in, so I fully support it. Worst case, if it's a second or two late. But it is this interesting place, right, where you get to where it's like you have a piece that's kind of polished, and then even as a team member, I've done this. It's like, oh, here's my vocals last minute because you want to do it, and then it puts your teammate in a rough place of having to find a way to mix, and it's this piece that's like everything else is salted and seasoned and prepared, and you're throwing like a raw ingredient in at the last minute. Raw onion. It's like, what the hell? But if it's guacamole, raw onion might work. So you just gotta find the time and the place to make it work, I guess, is the lesson there for following the food metaphor. Oh, why am we going? Okay. I don't know how clicking works anymore in this app. Well, this was a fun piece. Let's watch one more piece while they're getting that together, just so they can pressure-free work on that, and we can have more of an exciting reveal for the final piece ourselves. Ooh, if I walk this direction, we can get it bigger on the screen. That's not too shabby. Yeah. Okay, let's watch Bite Bandits with Mainframe. These are some really cool visuals done by Owo, rap by Mumbles, and production, and I want to say engineering by The Clough. Oh, I always forget it's a little quiet in one ear until the verse starts. I was like, something wrong? Nope.
Yeah. Fake bangers claiming streets that they ain't from. Fake thugs claiming deeds that they ain't done.
I guess right after the verse
These days
starts.
it's all fake underneath the sun. Yeah, I'm riding with a thoroughbred, it ain't love. Shit, I'm with her for the head, she with me for the bread. I'ma stand on what I fucking said. Why you posting RIP, ain't know him till he died. He ain't even got a burner talking about a slide. And I know her booty fake cause it don't match her thighs. Shit, I guess it's easier to live up in a lie. I guess I'm just an old soul wrapped up in my mind. Cause I like to hear the truth from the first time. All that TikTok influencing right minds. Man, they need to touch some grass, look up at the sky. It's a whole fucking world and you just switching screens. Yeah, they turning into fiends for a couple follows. Shorty on her knees for a couple follows. Damn, the game getting shallower than fucking potholes. Shit, if they could get a fake Benz, they probably would. Gotta call it Holly Lemon and it ain't wood. And keep that PGR weed out my fucking wood. Everything is God's will and happens how it should. But how the fuck producers still not getting paid for beats? How you not paying your engineer until he speaks? Yeah, they think they left their mark, but really it's sustained. I don't know how they not doing drugs and staying sane. They don't let us live, they let us maintain. And Zuckerberg don't got a brain, he got a mainframe. Yeah. They don't let us live, they let us maintain. Zuckerberg don't got a brain, he got a mainframe. Yeah, they don't let us live, they let us maintain. Zuckerberg don't got a brain, he got a mainframe. If I'm looking at the game, I get a CIA a win. Damn.
And what a slap. Clough makes some banging beats. He was also, for those that don't know, the producer for when I was doing Team Hodl, Crypto Raps. And if you don't know, you can look that up yourself, because I am not playing that on stream. But yeah, what a song. And the way OO got the lyrics to drive the facial animations and then have different characters rendered using, I assume, something like, I know he uses Unreal Engine as a 3D animator, so I assume those are Unreal, what are those called, metahumans? Crazy. Wait, I'm unmuted, right? Yep, wonderful. We will watch right after this Four Seasons Elements Duality, but let's also not lose track that there's 7 minutes left in this half and see where they're at with their piece.
Good versions.
Absolutely. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I gotta save this correctly. 1 second.
Guys, really quickly, just a tactical jump in. There's like no pressure because there's not another team. So if you go a couple minutes over, we're fine.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are good. We've always
And we started very late, right?
Yeah. Well, we still though the halves have been 90 minutes each, so we have had the full 3 hours. But yeah, again, I don't want you guys to stress. I'd love to hear Richard Tito's vocals in there. We've given almost all other teams. Maybe in the postseason we'll do a hard deadline, but we haven't any other point of the season. So, yeah, just no stress. Fendel, you got this. Look forward to hearing what you do. Technically, just for the record, there are 6 minutes left. Just I need to, as an announcer, announce that. But you guys got this. If it's a couple minutes over, no worries. I'll be playing some of the pieces in the metaverse also. So, we won't be sitting here just watching you guys export.
Not opening to. Oof. Okay, I got it.
Okay, I'll mute to not annoy you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, looks like we might have lost Stroke in the call, but hopefully she rejoins. See you guys soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, as I said right there, maybe I shouldn't have said that to them, but maybe not. Or maybe so. Does look like Stroke dropped out of that call. So hopefully we get her back on in Stroke Driven, I guess full name. Just call her that for short, because people got long names in TezTones, and I end up giving them all little nicknames. But as they're working on that, to alleviate some of the pressure, and again, for us to just really enjoy it more in fullness when we see it, let's watch this piece by Four Seasons Elements, Basses, Pong, Rex Artem, and Swadron. Duality.
Every cell in my body to decode it. I hold this space with those to keep it open. Write 3 lines designed, then I go in. I know there's a light at the bottom of the ocean. Keep my head high, don't worry what the load is. Water turns hot, but it feels like the coldest. Give your those you hold closest.
I'm a demon and an angel. I could smile in your face or ignore you like I hate you. Some may call it fake, I call it situational. I'm not where I'm at, but a nigga still grateful. Ben had my wings, now I need my halo. Ben had my seat, still looking for the table. Can't put me in the box, I don't come with the label. My beats have sauce, they don't come with the label.
The sound, keep your eyes open. I think about the days when I used to be alone, and I was so close that I see the whole ocean. Words to the image, now it's poetry in motion. Sleep through the sound, keep your eyes open. I think about the days when I used to be alone, and I was so close that I see the whole ocean. Words to the image, now it's poetry in motion.
Real close with the other side. Better get to know him before he take over your life, huh? Some people evil out of spite. Misery love company, I'm to the other side. I know I may not be living right. I know one day I will be judged if I'm wrong or right. I know I won't get shit done if all I do is get high. I know I can't make it happen, it's just gonna take some time.
Whoops. Sorry about that. Did not realize opening that tab would open it in that window of all the windows we possibly could have opened it in. Thank you, computer. That was a highlight clip sent in from Inza. Let's really quickly jump over. Once again, sorry, that was Four Seasons Elements Duality. They made really, like, almost like rich pieces. I would say tapestry, but I really do think that's like the theme of TezTones, just getting all these interwoven elements and people and energies and sounds and art. And I think their team was a great example of that. So let's really quickly jump in and see how the villains are doing, and if they need a little more time, let's watch a couple highlights that Enzo sent in.
1.50, 1.49. No.
Yep. Let's go over to these highlights. Whoop, that's the wrong window. That is our app, though. That is the game, the hidden game in our app. If you want to find it, let me know. Is it this one? Theme wheel. There you go. Can we set that to the correct? That is so hard to find. Is it this one? Nope. Huh. Oh, wait. It's this one. I was on the wrong window. Ha ha! Ha ha! Take that, intelligence. Okay. So we got this. Let's scale this up. Let's get this looking a little nicer. Thank you, Inza, for sending these in. Again, I think we could probably tokenize a little bit. Give people a little reward for sending in clips during the match. I think that'd be fun. But without further ado, let's watch this tiny little 15-second clip that I probably spent longer setting up than is itself.
There's only solitude in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh. Me agarra el corazón. There's only
that was a good clip. And we got one more clip, one more highlight from this match itself.
Como cuando te pierdes en el amor. Tiguadón.
Yes.
Yeah. Lost in love. Oh, oh, perdido como cuando te pierdes en el amor. Tiguador.
Oh, I didn't even notice it started over again. That was a smooth loop. That was a smooth loop. It snuck up on me until the roll started again. The match is technically done. Let's jump over, check in on our team, and see how they're doing. But again, if they need a little more time, we're not going to hold it against them. Hey guys, match is technically done. Just figure I should let everyone know. How's everything going? Where are we at with the final thing?
Me is just putting the music together with the
Just
video as far as
marrying the two.
Yes.
Una boda de visuales
Yes,
y
it's rendering.
rendering. Hello, who is this? Rendering. Okay, we all get a little crazy by the end of these matches, I guess. Glad we're both insane together.
Okay. What's the name of this?
What is the name of your piece?
Lost in silence.
I forgot.
What is it?
You guys did keep saying Lost in Silence. You guys said it like a million times.
Lost in Silence.
Then you guys also said Drowned in Silence, but then you said I like Lost in Silence better. If I was a part of the last conversation.
Yeah.
I actually just literally played a highlight clip that Inza sent in, and it was called Lost in Silence, I think.
Oh,
Lost in Silence.
Okay.
Mid-match highlight clips brought to you by Inza.
My computer is about to break.
Yes. Yes. But you know what? We're here for you, and we got this. We got this. Okay, cool. I might go watch one more piece from last season. Or we could just interview. You guys just want to talk about... No, I'll go do that just so I'm not chatting over your guys' team chat in case you guys need to talk about anything. And then I'll jump right back in like a minute or two.
Okay, Villians.
Yep.
I see. Yeah, let's let them just do that final part of... Wait, what? I got like windows on windows on windows open. Which window is the window? You know? Which window is... I think it's this one, right? Let's check. Yep, beautiful. Beautiful. Their piece is obviously, as we just heard, pretty much done. They're just connecting the dots. They're just putting the audio and the visuals together. Seeing as how it is like a solo match right now, I think it's definitely fine that they get a little extra time because you know, it's not an unfair advantage against anyone since King Cheetahs wasn't able to make it. Speaking of King Cheetahs, here's a piece by them. So in lieu of their piece today, we have their piece from last season right here, Red Pill, featuring Shadow Seeding and NFT Terrorist. Man, was that the first? I think that was the first match with them as Seeding and Patty NFT Terrorist joined, right? Yeah, because the first 2 matches were Flickering Lives and Mebeha Legacy. Wow. It's also interesting because that one has no vocals, and now their pieces are very vocal heavy between Seeding and Shadow. That was such a cool, just like funky, deep kind of jazz heavy groove. I don't really remember it. I remember that piece being so jam-alicious, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I guess let's, for the sake of not overcooking and playing too many pieces and leaving them too long to wait, let's check back in with Villains, and we can always jump back and watch another piece.
What's the name of this? Lost in Shadows. Lost in Silence.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't wanna unmute prematurely. You know, if we can hear how they're doing, we don't need to jump in and annoy them. So let's just watch for a second. Fly on the wall.
You did a great job, fan. It's amazing. Stroke.
Everybody.
Stroke. Strokey. You're amazing, girl. There it goes.
Woo! Yeah. I think that's the sound of a file being uploaded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, it says 35 minutes to upload? No. Really?
Okay. Well, you guys want to talk for 30 minutes?
Oh my God.
I'll talk to you for 30 minutes.
He will. I don't know.
I can also screen share the
Oh yeah. That's actually a great idea.
Share it with the audio, right? But wait, I just approve of what I'm saying. Here it goes. Yeah. Okay.
But
where can I share it?
Yeah, if you play it in Discord right now, we won't be able to hear it. But if it's, do you have the file on your computer?
Yes, I have it here.
Is it an MP4?
It is, but it's
okay. What you should be able to do, what works for me, is if you drag it from, like, you're gonna drop it. You could drop it like into the browser, and then it should, right next to like Udio, it'll just pop up as its own video, and we should be able to see it right there. Like the browser usually has its own built-in media player. I just started using that this season. And
yeah, but how are you going to see it?
if you drop it right over your Udio tab right now, it should just pop up in your browser, and we already have your music playing from there, so it should be sharing the audio and the visual, hopefully.
In my Udio?
Yeah, just in your browser. If you just literally drop the file usually like into the browser, it should open a new tab playing it, and then I think if you switch to that tab, we should be able to.
Okay.
I think that's the best method.
Let me see.
As long as it doesn't like add it as a file into Udio, so you might want to go do another tab if it tries to do that. I guess
a new tab.
Yeah, or you can even try to drop it like at the top of the tabs, like it's a link or something, and it'll sometimes open.
It's there. And very loud.
Okay, we're not seeing it right now though, so I think you might need to go into the video share and just switch to that tab, and we'll be.
The video share and not share the Udio, right?
Yeah, just use that same thing and just say like change tab. I think is the option.
Yeah.
Let me hide this Discord so it doesn't block it.
Okay.
Let me get out the way.
Which one? Oh, I have it here.
In theory, we'll be
watching
with the team too. Yes.
Can you see it? Okay, and if I like, I don't know, if I put like full screen, can you see it?
Yeah, we're seeing it quite good. Let me resize it a little bit. Do you want to play it real quick to make sure the audio's coming through? But it should be.
It's very loud.
Oh, I'm not hearing it at all.
No?
No, why not?
Somebody else?
Are you guys hearing it?
No.
No, not me.
No.
Weird. It should work. Because the UDO was just working.
I shared. Yeah.
I have no idea.
When fan wasn't hearing my video, he refreshed, and then
I'll try refreshing just that in
alright,
OBS real
or
quick.
should I refresh?
I just refreshed. Maybe try playing real quick, and I'll see if I can hear it now.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, no, I'm still not hearing it.
No.
Yeah, maybe if you refresh. I don't know. Weird.
If I refresh this one, right?
Let's just try. Let's try.
Am I going to lose this? Wait, let me check the. Oh, wait. Perhaps now.
You know what? Worst case, we do this for 35 minutes and we get your file. So, boom.
Can you hear now?
No, we still can't.
Oh. Oh, it's done. It's there. You can unplug.
Yeah, pro
Yeah.
move. You say 35 minutes when it's 7. You play around. Can you send me? Well, where is it? Is it in your Discord?
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
send me a link. Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect. That was way less than 35. I actually love it when Drive does that. It's like, oh, that's going to take an hour. And you look back 16 minutes later and it's done. You're like, oh, thank you for lying to me.
Okay. Here it is.
Thank you for lying to me, Drive. Lovely.
And where can we see you playing it? And in the.
I think you'd have to tune into the YouTube
right?
stream. Yeah, I can get you.
No, I am there.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
there. Don't-
Okay. I'm gonna jump over to that window. I'll mute myself to you guys and you guys to the stream just while we watch it, and then I'll jump back into the interview window and check back in with you guys.
Well, wait. No, please send the. I lost the.
The what? The YouTube?
The YouTube. Please send it.
Which one is this? Is this match 215 versus the villains? Yes. We'll trade links here. I'll give you a YouTube link for your final piece link.
Okay.
We trade. Okay, I'm gonna mute and I'll talk to you guys in a second when I jump back into the interview window after this.
Mute also, so everybody can listen.
Okay, let's mute them. Let's jump over into the watching screen. Let's get this window to the right window. Okay, that's not the right window. Can we just drag this over to the right window? Come on, tell me that worked. Tell me that worked. Yes! You know, you can't win them all, but you can win some of them. Let's get this sized properly, because I don't know why, but I'd rush previous matches and get it not that right, and then be like resizing it while we were playing, and it's like, just take a second. Look at that. It's quite nice. That looks almost perfect. Maybe one to the left. That was the right. One to the left. Okay. I think even most OCD people would be happy with that. Let us make sure it is playing correctly and we are hearing it. It should be in what we were just watching, so it should. And let's watch this lovely piece by the Villains titled Lost in Silence, if I'm not mistaken. Let me find my tab. Hold on. Sorry, I'm clicking around. No, buffering. Hold on. We can't have buffering do us dirty like that. Let's let it buffer a second. Hopefully that didn't reset the buffering. Okay, no, buffering not reset. Okay, sorry about that. We can't have it do that in the middle, right? Okay, we're gonna play this. If it buffers again, we'll play through just because we can't keep replaying it every time it buffers, but hopefully this gave us a little head start.
Within your shadow, a thread of wind I am that never dares to follow. intensity broken.
Okay, internet. Why we gotta? Let's just pull up. We can't restart it, but let's pull it back like 10, 20 seconds just to get the context again. I'm sorry, everyone. I think it's because it's a large file, maybe.
I'm an echo unclaimed, a word left unspoken, solitude breathing, intensity broken.
Beautiful. Also, I just realized that could have been avoided if I had downloaded it. I was a little rushed there. So let's download it anyway. It's not even that big of a file. Let's download this. We'll do the interview, and then we can play it in its full entirety after the interview, so we can get it unimpeded and show it in its full glory. But yeah, that was a beautiful piece. Let's jump over and talk to the villains about their piece. Let's see, let's unmute me first before we unmute them. Hey guys, I'm about to unmute you in the post-game interview over here. Boom, we can hear you guys now. Where is the Fendel cam? Oh, there it is. There's the Fendel cam. Oh, you're muted. Sorry, so I turned the fader up, I didn't unmute. There you go. Now we can hear you.
We did it!
We did it!
You guys did it. Great work. I'm sorry, my playback, I should have downloaded it first because I got a little bit of like lag there or buffering. So I just downloaded it. I'm gonna play it back after I interview you guys in its full entirety because I want to do it its justice. Oh, we got people joining on cameras.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, we got all three of you on. We got, I think, Retro Cheetah may be sticking her tongue out at us. Fendel's just tweaking his camera out to freak us all out.
I'm sorry, I didn't find another picture.
It's all good. Fendel, you're freaking me out over there. Stop doing that. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna not look. I'm gonna not look. I'm just gonna talk. There you go. I blocked you guys' visuals. Amazing piece. Yeah, I really liked. You guys always have like a full story to your pieces. And I think this one was the same. And obviously we know you're gonna win, but I think either way, I think this was a winning piece. So yeah, anything about the theme that you guys provided yourselves, and how you feel about it.
Go ahead, me.
No, I already talked a lot. Go ahead, Fendel.
No, I'm really happy with the way that came out, and
yeah,
all of the sections magically got put together
Mm-hmm.
beautifully. Nice work stroke as always. Another beautiful piece.
Yep.
Thanks to you guys.
Yeah, much love, fams, and yeah, great working with you as always.
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah. Any thoughts from either of you two?
And we won.
And you guys won. Yeah. So officially, what you guys were 3-1. You guys will now be 4-2. So, or 4-2. 4-1. You don't add one to both. 4-1. So that's pretty solid going into the postseason. I want to say you guys are kind of guaranteed to at least make it to a postseason match with this current standing. So yeah, how do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about the season coming to an end and going into the postseason?
What's the postseason?
It's like oh yeah, both of you weren't here last season for the postseason. I think Retro Cheetah, you stepped away by then, and Stroke, you weren't an artist yet. So essentially it becomes we need to see what it'll probably be is the top 4 teams from the season. So there's 6 teams. The top 4 will move on. The bottom 2 teams will not make it. And then from there, we'll have 2 teams play each other, and then the winner of that match will be out. And then the teams that move forward will play until there's 1 team left that wins, and that'll be the champion of our season. Last season, we were able to get a prize pool of, it was like 1,200 Tezos. It was decent. So hopefully we can try to raise some funds, get something going, because it would be lovely to give some people a little incentive for that. But yeah, mostly it's kind of just about having fun and trying to see it through and being named this season champions. So you guys are in a good spot to at least make it into the postseason and fight the good fight.
We got one more with Beyond coming up next.
You know. To infinity and beyond. And beyond.
And Beyonce.
And Beyonce.
We could have done it without Stroke's virus.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Dude, honestly though, shout out Stroke being sick and coughing through and showing up for the team and making it work.
Shout out the virus.
It's because we didn't have Fando's raccoon today. So
Stop shouting out the virus and start shouting out your teammate, guys. Start shouting out the human being. I'm really trying to save this, and Fendel from that, he goes, shout out the virus. It's like, okay, guys. So, and that's why they're the villains, everyone. That's why they're the villains. Okay, I can't undo what God's already done. Okay, I can't.
Oh my God.
But yeah,
we are the villains.
They are the villains.
We already won coming into the match.
They already won.
We won.
They knew it. They were just doing a gallant victory stroll.
The other step or round, right?
What was that?
We already passed to the other round, right?
I at this point, I think with this win, yeah, like me and the Cheetahs were 2-2, and now they're 2-3. My team is 2-2, so depending on how we end this next match, will be 3-2 or 2-3. So now you guys are 4-1. So you guys are. Yes, look at the app. Look at the. I need to update the standings for the last vote that went through, and then this match, since it's an automatic, and you can look at the standings and you can see where you guys are at in the app. If you go to app.TezTones.com, guys, you can see the season standings and keep up with all things TezTones. But yeah, beautiful piece, beautiful people. Other than the villainous traits that we so adore. Is there anything else you guys want to share during this Taya Cafe artist interview? Shout out to Taya Cafe and Ryan for sponsoring the season.
Heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ash. Cannot thank you enough for all your hard work and
dude, Fendel, I'm trying to scheme on how we get you to be an announcer. And the most crazy thing I've thought so far is if we we get you listening to the stream, but then we 180-degree phase flip your own voice to cancel you out. So you hear everything but you.
Oh, weird.
Science. But yeah, anyway, that's something we need to... No, we'd have to get the delay right, and I'm sure it'd have some sort of phase differential, but working on that. Working on a way, because I would love to have Fendel and some other people join us and help commentate, because I do way too much talking. But speaking of me doing way too much talking, is there anything you guys would like to say before we close on out of this match?
Oh, just
muchas gracias.
Thank you, Hash.
Yeah, thank you guys.
East Coast, West Coast, Peru.
Oh yes.
We'll take on anybody.
Take on anybody.
Yeah, anybody in the world. Even if they show up, even if they're too terrified to show up.
Ooh,
Patty, you had your kid there. You had your kid.
Ooh. Shots fired at Patty of all people. You know he's gonna take that personally. I love it.
He would take shots at me.
Oh, he would, and he appreciates that you're taking shots at him. I'm sure. I hope he's watching right now. Patty, I hope you're watching right now, because the cream's gonna rise to the crop, brother. Okay, getting a little excited.
The top.
Yep.
The mad villains are coming right at you.
Mm-hmm. the villainous, killinous team of all. Yeah. Thank you guys. Want to, before we get out of here, open the mic up to you guys one last time. Anything you guys would like to say? Anything you guys want to shout out? Going on in your lives and anything?
Yes, shout out to the other team partners that couldn't be here,
Mm-hmm.
but we know they are in heart.
Yep. The other full team of members and your team members.
And I want to shout out, our other pieces that we've done. Number one, and it's been fun working, with me, Ratratito, and two different teams within TezTones.
Yeah.
And I want people to know, to remind people to go and check out TezTones, check out all the pieces, and find your favorite, musicians and producers, and check out the other videos too. Smash that sub, tell people about it. Do us a favor and tell people about TezTones. And
please do.
What we're doing here on YouTube, because it's very unique, and just put that out there, you know?
Yeah, people, please do. Agreed. It's funny because I was just doing the little, since we didn't have Cheetahs, I was doing a metaverse tour walking around, and it was so crazy just seeing like literally seeing Retro on King Cheetahs, because she was on them last season. So it's like, oh, and now to go back to, go back to Retro who's against King Cheetahs on the villains, but she was a cheat. It's like already, we're in our second season. There's already these layers of, and Fandle, who was on Team Bigfoot, but now I'm on Team Bigfoot, so now I'm gonna. It's just like it's kind of fun already, these layers of, and how you feel that, and how then it made sense when you're like, love to Shadow, shout out Shadow, and it's like, oh yeah, because she was a cheat. It's like, it's all these it's kind of so cool already, this weirdly rich culture we've built, and just walking through the metaverse was like, oh man, I forgot about this and that, and it's cool. So yeah, thank you guys for being on the journey with us, because it is cool already looking at the history and the pieces and the humanity.
I really miss watching them work. I love seeing their process.
Yeah. Yep.
But
and now we have a new pack of
Be
Cheetahs.
the end, right?
No, we got a new pack of Cheetahs. We got some new villains swooping in. It's great. Things are meant to change, I think. So we just embrace it.
We have new villains.
You guys are the new villains.
Oh, okay.
I guess you guys are the only villains. We're not villains before, but yeah, you guys are new and new as the whatever. I didn't word that properly, but yeah.
Fendel has always been a villain.
He's been an undercover
He's
villain.
always like, I am going to win.
Yeah, undercover villain, the most wholesome villain. If these are villains, then I don't want the good guys. But yeah, we'll maybe get out of here. Before we do though, as we're ending, we will watch your piece one more time properly, because I want it to not have a buffer error. So let me make sure to do that.
Yes.
But yeah, is there anything you guys would like to say as I pull this on up?
No, thank you again, Hash Brown and Taya Cafe, and to my team members, anybody who couldn't make it today. And yeah, thanks for being here, everybody, and much love next time.
Much love. I am going to send you arrebatitos as soon as possible.
Ooh, delicious.
Arrebatitos.
That's your closing
Oh,
words,
no,
Stroke?
as usual.
No, that's because last night I have to say this. That's last night we were in Nifty space with Stroke and Wise and little boy, and I told them that I was about to go and grab something to eat, but I got stuck with my family and I made some arepas.
Oh, those are so good.
So little boy told me that I was making arepatitos.
Ah, it's funny. I see what you did there. I see what he did there. It's funny. My sister went and lived in Venezuela she like student abroad there, and she came back with a little arepa maker. She had like the little like fucking. She was making them like crazy
I
when she got
need
back.
one of those.
They're so delicious. I love like I don't. It's one of the few random like foods I really know that well. But dude, those are delicious. Whew.
Yeah.
Shout out mi arepachitos.
Yes, that's mi retratito making arepas. It's an arepatito.
I love it. What a great thing to end on. Oh, Stroke, I don't know if we got your closing words before I go watch the piece and end this stream.
Oh no, as usual, thanks to everybody. Shout outs to our teammates. Paul was a ghost, couldn't make it today, but we love you. We missed you. And we did it. We won anyway.
Woo!
We got this.
Victory speech. Yeah, lovely. All right, guys. Yeah, much love to you guys. We'll go play this piece and then we'll end with that. And congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the piece. And I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, let's play this piece properly now. That looks like it is. That looks perfectly aligned. I'm not even going to touch anything. I don't want to mess that up at all. And let's play this piece, hopefully, without any skips now that it's loaded locally.
I seek you in the air, lost within your shadow. A thread of wind I am that never dares to follow. I'm an echo unclaimed, a word left unspoken, solitude breathing, intensity broken.
Much better when we could hear it all properly. Beautiful piece, both audio and visual. Let's jump over to our scene one just so we can play our closer. Might need to mute their team really quickly, so let's do that if we need to. Yeah, got it out of there with the ninja-like speed. Oh yeah, that black screen is just the screen closed. Okay, so to close this on out, we're gonna pull up our theme that Vendel, who was just competing, made the audio for. I made the visuals for this. Much love to everyone who tuned in. You cannot vote on this match. I said that erroneously earlier because obviously it was forfeit by the Cheetahs and the Villains made a piece, so they're the default winners. So you can, however, at our app, go and vote on our previous match, which is set live from Wednesday. So if you go to app.TezTones.com, you can see that. And without further ado, let's close this puppy on out with this theme. Thank you everyone for tuning in or watching back. Much love to you all. TAPL Season 2 over and out. Hash Brown, commentator, commissioner. It's been my honor and privilege to serve you today. I will see you guys soon.